Out rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's that boy Coach Malachi in the building, and we are back. True Media Podcast. I think we back up in this BI. The lighting looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. You know what I mean? We looking. I'm sorry. Yeah. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the Cash App. The Super Chat. The Zelle. Hit all that shit. hey, hit all that shit. Hey, for real though.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, shout out to Big Mason. What's going on, fam? Hey, Mason. Hey, boy, today. hey, Mason, check this out. I was listening to Honeycomb. It was a dude named Honeycomb Brazy. Honeycomb Brazy, right? Man, this dude I think he out of Houston. Man, this nigga is so funny, bro. Fam, like this dude, I ain't know this dude was this hilarious. I was on some good green. Same shit I'm on right now. And I was just listening to him just rant. He did like a 45-minute rant. He was hitting like joke after joke after joke. Man, this dude, I say this dude is hilarious, bro. Man, that dude is so damn funny. Naturally. That's why I told y'all, I say, look, the streaming is gonna be, listen, that rap shit over with. If you in your 30s and you still talking about rapping, that shit over with. Streaming is the new rap game. I'm telling y'all right now. I'd rather sit back. I don't even know if his music good or not good. I'll pay to just watch him just rant, go off. He was going off on Rollo. Snap, go off on Rollo and crack jokes. I'll pay to see that more so than listen to his music. That's why I'm telling y'all. And I'm like, bro, look, because the reason why streaming is the new rap game is because you ain't got to pay for it. Like we stream right here on YouTube. We stream on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Well, not Instagram, but X. We simulcast, right? Simulcast. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shit. Man, you got some funny ass cousins and uncles that's funny as hell right now. That need their own podcast. Yeah. It's a funny nigga right now need a camera and a microphone right now in front of him. He'll build an audience just like that. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Anyways. Oh, man, Lord have mercy. Hey, shout out to man Big Mason in this bitch, man. Big Mason. Who else here? Let's see who here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here and see who here. See what I'm saying? Who we got? We got Big Mason. We got Mike Most in this bitch doing the most. Shit, we got Lewis. We got Schoolo. The lovely Miss Steph. The Miss Steph Jackson. Miss Steph, what's going on, Steph? Got the Honey Dips. Steph in here. Who else we got? Dodge J. Chris, what's going on, Chris? hey, you got what is this? What is it? Was July? 4 months till doomsday. Hey, Chris, 4 more months until doomsday for you. Anyway, shout out to Carl. Carl, what's going on, fam? Yeah, man, nigga, man, I'm around this bitch, man. Man, I'm around this bitch. Hey, I'm sitting back looking at this old shit, right? I had to go back down memory lane, and if I would have pulled out all the receipts, this show will probably last 12 hours. Because I got so many receipts on this Derrick James and Errol Spence and Terence Crawford and training camp. Oh, I got so many receipts. I know all the bodies. I know all the dead bodies buried at. I know who said what, when they said it, how they said it. You see what I'm saying? What they meant by saying it. I got all that there. You see what I'm saying? Really, though.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
You dig?
Bruh.
You get what I'm saying?
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
This shit was Comedy Central.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different.
Yeah, he say Benavidez's wedding called off by beautiful fiance. She fine too. Yeah, I don't know that shit. All that shit look made up. All that shit look fake. Look like she got a face job. Look like she got a no. She got the BBL. They got the BBL back there. All that shit plastic. You know what I mean? No, if you like an artificial bitch, then you know I ain't. You know, to each his own. You know what I mean? But that shit look bouffalé, fam. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying to me. Yeah, I ain't knocking what another man like. You know what I mean? You like what you like. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying me. I'm talking about the eye test. I'm talking about the eye test. You know how Mark will be talking about the eye test. Yeah, he passed the eye test. I'm talking about the eye test. Tell me that. Talking about the eye test. Yeah, that bitch look plastic as hell, fam. That's a plastic bitch. You know, hold on, I don't want no smoke. I know he the Mexican monster shit. That's probably why how David Benavidez been able to throw. Like, I used to always wonder, how this motherfucker, this the 7th, this the 8th, 9th, 10th, this the 11th, 12th round, the 10th round. How this motherfucker able to he don't get tired? I ain't never seen a nigga that didn't get tired. Like this motherfucker, David Benavidez don't get tired. He throw 1,000 punches around. I said, oh yeah, I knew it. I said, yeah, he back on that scuttle. That's that scuttle. True. I used to sell powder. I know I used to sell powder back in the day, man. The powder, the motherfucker be up all night, dog. If you ever sold raw out of your apartment, you know, trapping out my apartment and shit. If you ever sold raw, they're gonna be knocking on your door all night. Because powder heads don't sleep. Them motherfuckers up all night till the sun come back up. You ain't gonna see them during the day, but when the sun go down, that's when they gonna get started. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, this motherfucker, he back on that scuttlebutter, man. Yeah, man, the scuttle, yeah, that motherfucker been cheating. You know what I mean? He probably been cheating all this time. Getting on that good raw. He on that good scuttlebutter. No, man, fuck that. No, hell no. He on that good scuttlebutter on that raw. Talking about he the Mexican monster. That's why Canelo ain't want to fight him. You know that motherfucker. Hell, come on, man. He's snorting that good cocaine, man. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I should do that to you. You'll never get tired. You ain't whooping a nigga on coke. I can tell you that right now. Anybody in the chat, if you fight a nigga on coke, you ain't gonna whoop him. Cause he ain't gonna get tired. If you can't knock him out, if you can't put that motherfucker to sleep, I'm telling you, bro, he gonna, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, how this motherfucker throwing all these punches to, nigga, this the 9th or 10th round. You still throwing punches? You see what I'm saying? Nigga ain't tired of nothing. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. Hey, she said, hey, where you been at? Hold on. Shout out to, well, man, damn, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't know what it is. This motherfucker, Fuga. I don't know how to pronounce this. Hey, you gotta forgive me, dog. I'm trying. Your avatar look familiar. I know you've been following me for a long time. I know you've been where I went before a long time because your picture look familiar. But you changed the name though. You see what I'm saying? I don't forget a face. Yeah, I don't forget her face. You know what I'm saying? I know I can spot a recognizable avatar. You know what I mean? Shout out to Carl Blair. He said, I seen crackheads, real niggas go to sleep. I'm just trying to figure out. Hey, shout out to Chat. Hey, Chassie T, what's going on, sis? Chassie T. I like that name, Shout out to Coach Eddie. Coach Eddie said, Andrade said he hit him with some stuff, and it didn't phase him. Yeah, it didn't phase him, man. Because Andrade was pillow fisted, Coach Eddie. He was pillow fisted. Hell no, ain't nothing phase him. You on that motherfucking roll?
To this day,
You on that motherfucking scuttlebutter, boy?
this bum is taking the easy matches. Fight another bum.
I hate to sell that shit. I know, boy. Listen, I seen a nigga fight on some powder before. Motherfucker be on that powder. Them motherfucker fight. You can't hurt them. You can't hurt them, motherfucker. You punching this shit. They eating that shit. They taking that shit. Whole face be numb. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Shit, I'm telling you know. Especially if you got that good. Especially if you got that good Peruvian, yeah, you got that motherfucker fish scale. You got that motherfucker fish scale now. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I think shit. I ain't gonna lie. I thank God I ain't never got on none of that shit. The only thing I've ever tried was weed. That was it. That was all I ever tried. Yeah, man. I was like, man, I was scared. I was scared. Like I used to work out all the time and shit. So I was like, yeah, I ain't doing none of that all that crazy shit, nigga. Like, cause I was scared. I was going, cause I had family members that was on crack and shit. Yeah, man, I ain't finna be getting on that shit. Then I see how you niggas be acting and y'all be up all night, keeping me up all night, knocking on the door. I want an 8-ball. Give me a dub. Give me another 8-ball. You know what I mean? 8-ball on the nigga all night. Dude, look at dude, you don't came here. Why y'all listen, you don't ball. 8 balls tonight. You coming back every hour on the hour. Why don't you just buy all the 8 balls? Okay, just buy 4, 5, 8 balls right now at a time. And you get what I'm saying? If you in the chat and you don't sold raw before, you know what I'm talking about. You sold powder before powder, you know what I'm talking about. All night. You ain't getting no sleep. And what is that? He said you would have to put 12 gauge to a crack. Nigga, right, this bitch. He said you never tried pills, Coach? Hell no. No, I ain't never tried none of that shit. No, I was good. I ain't never tried none of that shit, boy. I'm scared of drugs. I'm scared of drugs. Contrary to popular belief, I'm scared of drugs, bro. I was scared. You know what I mean? Nah, man, I'm scared I was gonna die or OD or, I need some shit I can handle. Like, I can handle weed. Weed is like weed. I ain't never heard nobody die on weed. I ain't never heard nobody have no violent encounters on weed. Like, weed is like, that's the perfect. You know what I mean? That shit gonna have you cool. We're gonna laugh, talk a little shit, laugh. You get what I'm saying? Pull up on a nigga if he wants some smoke, or you can, like, you can pull up on a nigga if he wants some smoke, or you can talk and have a civilized conversation. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you get on that good green, go talk to a honey dip. You see a little honey dip like brandy, sweet like candy. Or you see Keisha in the Coke Jam. You see Keisha in there, brandy, sweet like candy. Or Steph or whatever the case may be. You gotta make sure your game right, man. You gotta, you know what I mean? Some of y'all need to get on the good green. You might see somebody like Chastity in there. You gotta get on the good green to get your game right, man. Cause a lot of y'all, or you might have to leave with your wallet. Either way it go. I ain't never, you know what I mean? Shit, nigga, listen. I always was able to talk myself into something or talk myself out of something. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, see, weed is my weapon of choice. You know what I mean? And then the best thing that happened in the state of Florida, is when them good white folks, the government, Tallahassee, the governor and them, when they passed the bill to have Florida able to have medical marijuana. Boy, that's the best thing they did, bro. Let me tell you something. God damn it, the dispensaries I go to, they got the best chronic on the street. Shut the weed man down. Weed man can't make no more money. Hey, see, white folks gonna come in there. Nah, we gonna do it right. We gonna pass some laws. We gonna write a bill, pass some laws, and then we gonna set up our own traps. We gonna build our own trap house. This shit ain't nothing but a trap house, dog. I just thought about this shit. Check this out. All them crackers did. They say, you know what? We tired of these niggas making all this money on this weed. What we gonna do? We gonna pass a bill. That we can have medical marijuana. We gonna call it medical marijuana. You see what I'm saying? Medical marijuana. We gonna build our buildings. We gonna set our own trap house up. We got a trap house right here on Dale Mabry. We got another trap house right there on 301. We got another trap house in Brandon. We got about 4 or 5 trap houses. You know what I mean? The trap houses everywhere, right? Then they say, look, do what you gotta do, baby boy. Now we got the best weed in town. Now, if you want some of this sticky ick over here, what you gonna do now? We got to get our cut now. Listen, we need you to go to a doctor. You got to listen. All you got to do in Florida, just go to a doctor. Just talk, not your primary care doctor. Go to a marijuana doctor. Look a marijuana doctor up and say, yeah, man, I want to set an appointment up. And then when you go in there, he going to ask you a series of questions. Well, what's going on in your life? You want to, yeah, man, I'm stressed, man. I can't get no sleep, man. My baby mama messing around on me, man. Third leg Tyrone rearranging the furniture down there. If you understand what I'm saying, and man, I would think about upping the fire up on it. You know what I mean? But I ain't want to do that because the kids gonna be. See what I'm saying? I need some help. Okay, all right, Tyrone. Okay, it's okay. Okay, so you say third leg Tyrone, and he's rearranging the furniture. Yeah, man, he rearranging the furniture down in the basement. Okay, but we live in Florida, sir. We don't have basements in Florida. I'm talking about the other basement. Oh, the other basement. Okay. Yes, sir. I tell you what, I'm going to get you some strong shit right here. So listen, that's going to be, you got to pay me $175. Okay, $175. No, you got to pay me $150. $150. Okay, bam. All right. And then the government, the state of Florida wants $75. So the doctor get $150 just to write me a letter, just to prescribe me to the state of Florida that I'm a patient in need of the greener things in life. So he wrote that letter. After I paid him the $150, then I had to the state had to get their $75. They got their $75. Next thing you know, I got a card in the mail. True. Yeah, just like that. That's all bullshit aside. That's how it happened. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. That's exactly how it happened. I'm telling you what God loves and what the devil hate. The truth. True. Anyway, let's get ready to get into the show. Because y'all know me. I get to talking this shit. Y'all know me. I'm a talking to that nigga now. I get the motherfucker talking this shit. You know what I mean? I get to talking shit. You know what I mean? Cursing motherfuckers out, laughing and shit. And you get what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to tell you, dog. See what I'm saying? Yo, motherfucker, man, shit. Hey, hey, what she said? What Chastity said? She say, facts, coach. I love that. When God loves and the devil hate the truth, I gotta use that one. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna tell you what God love and what the devil hate. You get what I'm saying? Simple as that. You did. You become old school nigga like me. You be saying all that old school shit. The old school nigga now always got some old fly slick shit to say. You get what I'm saying? I know I keep me some slick shit, boy. I'm like, I know I'm slick. Me and my mama couldn't get it at one point in time, right? R.I.P. to Betty Jean, man, my mama, man. But hey, at one point in time, me and my mama could not get along. Cause she had a slick mouth and I had a slick mouth. We were so much alike. She say some slick shit, I say some slick shit. And then she was like, I'm the adult. Don't be shit. My mama used to be like, don't give me word for word. Don't. She say, don't give me word for word. Stop going word for word with me. Word for word is every time you say something, I say something. I have to always have the last word. So she was like, stop, she started giving me word for word. And she slapped me in my mouth one time, right? Man, I was mad. Then I was furious, dog. But you ain't gonna hit your mama now. You ain't doing that. In the white neighborhood, they might do that, but black neighborhood, you ain't gonna, I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna say, I can't really generalize people like that, but I'm saying back then, that was something that you didn't do. You ain't gonna never have the thought to raise your hands at your parents. That just ain't gonna happen. So, I'm mad at the motherfucker, man. Then I think when I moved out, cause I had ran away from home when I was 16. I ran away. Ran away, got shot, went to jail. All this shit happened at 16. And then when I came back home and shit, I think at 18, I moved out. I moved out for good. 18, I moved out for good. Had my own shit And yeah, man, it was cool, man. Yeah, but I had to move out. You know, like when you if you're a parent in the chat, you're a parent when you have kids and they start to get older, they start to get 17, 18, 19, 20. They start to feel themselves a little bit. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like this ain't the same little Timmy no more. He getting older now, and he started to smell his own shit. He started to smell his own piss. He thinking shit don't stink, and at that age, they think they know more than you. You've been on the planet longer than them, and you have more experience than them. But for some reason, at that age, they think they know more than you. True. All right, man. Well, look, man. You got to go. Then you got to go. Okay, okay. This the path you want to go down. So be it. It's on you. You know what I mean? Just go down. Because sometimes motherfucker gotta go see for themselves. That was me. I was the type of kid I had to see for myself. Shit. I was hard headed than a motherfucker. I swear to God, I was, boy. Damn, boy. My mama tried to tell me, boy, I wouldn't listen. Anyway, let's get into the show. Derrick James breaks silence on Errol Spence, blaming him for Terence Crawford loss. Derrick to the James. Cause we saw Errol Spence, the big fish. We saw the big catfish on All the Smoke podcast with Andre Ward. We heard the big catfish say that the Terence Crawford training camp for the biggest fight of his life was trash. He said he didn't spar. He said he didn't train. He said he was just hanging out shang-a-langing. And he blamed everything on Derrick James and took no accountability. True. One thing about me, boy, I'm big on accountability, boy. Accountability is a nigga's kryptonite. Niggas hate accountability. Anything that keep a nigga accountable for some dumb shit that he did, that he must suffer the consequences for because he made a terrible decision, a dumb, stupid, remedial decision. When it's time to suffer the consequences, they either want to play victim or they want to avoid accountability at all costs. Like, I be damn. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm just, yeah, man. You know what I mean? I'm just. Motherfucker, niggas hate accountability, boy. I'm sitting right in this, man. I say, okay, goddamn. Derrick James breaks silence on Errol Spence, throwing him under the bus. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. He threw Derrick James under the bus about that ass whooping he took from Terence Crawford. Now, Derrick James claps back. Derrick James reveals what really happened in the lead up to the Crawford fight. James also clarifies that the breakup between himself and Errol Spence, he clarifies that too, right? He break down, why they broke up and all that shit there, you know what I mean? I remember a time, bro, I remember this shit, dog, because I was in the thick of it. Because I was in the midst of a shootout online, right? Not in real life, Facebook, YouTube, all the social media platforms. Not in real life, but I'm talking about digitally. I was in the midst of I was involved in a digital war. It was thick. It was just me by myself, and I was surrounded by enemies. I was going at, I was having shootouts with Deontay Wilder fans. I was having shootouts with Errol Spence fans, and then some of them morphed into Errol-sexuals. And then I the Deontay Wilder fans, but some of them morphed into the Twerkinator Army. I used to call them the Twerkinator Army. I used to call Wilder the Twerkinator because he twerked. Let's see. Then I was, you know what I mean? And then I had the LDBC right here on the front right there. Then I had some more niggas over here. Then you get what I'm saying? Then I had some like the PBC gangbangers. I had the PBC gangbangers over here. Like I was surrounded, but I'm like, God damn, niggas were like roaches around this bitch. I was like, man, so I was in the midst of this digital shootout online, right? I had a Tommy gun though with a whole lot of ammunition. So you get what I'm saying? I give y'all a breakdown of how I took care of that little small problem. It took me some years though. It took me about 4 years. About 4 years. 4 years. The war lasted about 4 years. I say about four and some change. I'd probably say about 4 1/4 or 4.5 years the war lasted. And I came out victorious. True. Hey, you get what I'm saying? came out victorious. You get what I'm saying? Smelling like roses. Anyway, yeah, man. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Y'all become a sponsor of today's show. You know, before we get into the show, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor. Where he at? Foster's Barbershop. If you are in the city of Tampa, right here below, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. True. Hey, what you say, Schoolo say? I missed that, Coach. A lot of people miss that. Hey, man, look here, man. Hey, man, say, man. Hey, look here. Hey, check this out. Hey, Schoolo, we ain't gonna lie. We used to have some fun in them days, though. Boy, it was fun. It was so fun on YouTube at that time. Boy, I'm talking about, boy, y'all don't understand, boy. I was a lot meaner. I was cursing a whole lot more. I was roasting these niggas, man, because this is the thing, right? I'm so good at roasting, bro, because I've been doing this shit for a long time. I'm so good at roasting, and that's what it was like. I would roast the hell out of it. I get on that good green, but it ain't no telling what I'm going to say out of my mouth, because this shit ain't scripted. Like, this shit is straight freestyle. Now, every show I've done been freestyle. Outside of me reading my opening monologue, I ain't got no script. It ain't no goddamn teleprompter. It's just me, you, and the weed, and we gonna talk some shit. We gonna make some niggas laugh. We gonna get some phone calls. We gonna hear drop the addies. We gonna hear shooters. We gonna hear all that shit. Schoolo say, Coach got soft now. He said, I don't got soft. He said, I don't got soft. I don't got soft a little bit. I do admit that I don't got soft a little bit. Yeah, I don't got soft a little bit. I don't destroy all the ops. Like, what, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't did my job. You crazy as hell. I did my job. Like the war has been won. We won. There's nothing else to go to war about, fam. Like, we don't need to be hard and tough no more. Like, we don't conquer all. We don't went to the mountaintop. You know what I mean? We don't see victory. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel me? She say, Coach want to smoke every day. Hey, shit. Hey, he said, yeah, Coach, those shows. Yeah, Daniel say those shows were hilarious. Yeah, the shit was hilarious. No, you know what happened, though? All of the ops stopped calling, fam. They don't even call no more. I dropped the phone line. They don't call no more, man. Like, all the ops stopped calling. They just like, I told them we had a war for like 4.5 years. It was a 4.5 year digital war, shootouts every day. You know what I mean? Hey, what you say? Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. He said, shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Yeah, we was having shootouts every day, digital shootouts. Everybody was going to, hey, check this out. This is a true story, dog. I swear to God. Hey, I was so ignorant with it. Let me show y'all how ignorant I was. I was so ignorant with it. Well, I remember we went live one time, right? And BFTB was live at the same time from the LDBC. So we went live. While we was live, I jumped inside. While we was live, I went and jumped in his live show in the chat. I'm in the chat, right? I'm chatting in the chat. I'm live watching his live. We're on our live show. I'm in the chat. Motherfucker, the BOTB chat told us, oh shit, BF, Coach, it's Coach Malachi in the chat. The super troll. They call me a super troll. I mean, we live, and I'm on another nigga live show while on our live show, and I'm having a digital war, a shootout in his chat. Man, that shit, classic, man. I'm talking about classic, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know I was gonna do that shit. That was just some shit that just, you get what I'm saying? True. Hey, that's why I say, dog, like, see, corporate America, they couldn't hire me. Them people couldn't hire me up there to do no fights. Because you can't script this shit. They won't call me up there to call no fights. Why would they do that? You can't script this. Yeah, you can put a suit and tie. You can put a suit and tie on, because I like wearing suits and ties. You can put a suit and tie on, but you can't be like, okay, all right, coach, now this is the script right here. Now, we don't want to say anything that does offend Top Rank or offend, Matchroom. So therefore, this guy's the house fighter. So we want to try to make the house fighter look good. Man, damn all that. If the house fighter ain't fighting right like he's supposed to, I'm calling that shit out. True. Yeah, they want a nigga though. You know what I mean? Want to follow the script and all that shit there. Like, like I couldn't have been called in the fight. I couldn't have been called in the fight when Shoo Carrington fought this past weekend. When Shoo felt, oh man, shit. Shit, Tim Bradley, and them Tim Bradley and Shawn Porter went easy on them. Yeah, man, hey, listen, you know how you're doing your job? When you pissing everybody off. When everybody mad at you, that's when you know you're doing your job. True. Facts. When everybody mad at you, that's when you know you're doing your job. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, for all of the YNs out there who about that life, who know what I'm talking about, man, we about doing our thing, you know what I'm talking about, dogs, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the real, I keep it 100. I keep it 100. For all you 100s out there, y'all better remember this goddamn phone number. Sitting in the county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT bail bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. That's some hell of a shit right there. When freedom is on the line. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Yeah, dog, my freedom on the line, dog. What you did this time? Man, I was fucking around, dog. Man, I had made a mistake and carjacked this dude. I ain't really carjacking him. I had my pistol on me, you know what I mean? I kind of like, he was at his car. I kind of like had pulled it out, but I was trying to move it from one pocket to the other pocket. And he thought that I was robbing him, and he just gave me his keys and ran off and told me to drive off. So I was like, okay, I thought he was just being nice. So I just jumped in the car and drove off. True. Yeah, I just got a carjacking charge. You know, that carjacking carry life in the state of Florida. Carjacking? Oh, armed carjacking? Oh yeah, that's a life sentence there, boy. You ain't gonna get no less than about 25 with that. If it's armed carjacking, man, shit. Yeah. You feel me? Anyways, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's see Mr. Derrick James. Shout out to Derrick James, man. There you go. Now I got everything timestamped. So we're gonna get through this very, very fast. So at the 4 minute mark, Derrick James speaks on the split between him and Errol Spence. He talks about the split. You get what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and blow that up like that there. Let me do it like that there. Let me see. All right. All right. There you go. Hold on. I had it on speed too, because I was listening to it when I was taking notes on it. Like when you're taking notes on something and you want to try to speed through the interview so you can take notes. Just hit the speed button. Just listen to it at a faster pace. Increase the speed on it so you can listen to it faster. That's the secret.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal. I mean, you want to be there for your kids.
So right here, so Derrick James talk about the split. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. Education, you get what I'm saying? You know, I got a GED, so at GED we get educations. You dig?
Especially at this very young, so you want to be there for them.
DJ, when did your relationship end? And how? Why did it end? Because you were with Errol since the amateurs.
Right.
Oh, this boy Brian Custer good, but you see how he asked that question? DJ, when did the relationship with you and Errol end? Because, it seems that the relationship was just so, you was with him since the amateurs. He asked it in a way to where it seems like he snuck it in there. But he asked it in a way and then he changed the octave of his voice. I be doing that shit too. So he said they teach you that. They teach you that in journalism school. And then he asked the question as though he was just so concerned. And in essence, that makes the interviewee feel nice and warm and fuzzy inside. And it makes him open up and say things that he ordinarily wouldn't say. True. That's an old tactic. That's a tactic right there. That's a tactic right there. You get what I'm saying? They got to let you know that. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, I think that, the relationship ended when I decided to serve him papers for a particular situation. That's when, because you realize that the relationship is over at that point. So when you serve him papers, it's over.
What papers you talking about? Divorce papers? Yeah, no, I had to serve them papers, man. It's over with, man. You know what I mean? Now, what paper you talking about, Phil? Talking about rolling papers? You talking about divorce papers? Like, what papers you talking about? You get what I'm saying? You gotta clarify that shit, Phil. You know what I mean? You feel me? Anyways.
He recently did an extensive interview with Andre Ward. Errol said, and at one part, at the very beginning of the interview, by the way, he talked to Andre and he said he saw how Andre and his trainer, Virgil Hunter, had like a father-son relationship. And Andre Ward said, well, I thought that was kind of like what you and Derrick James had. That's what I saw. And he said, no, he never got that. And now he also said it could have been me too, but I just never got that from him.
Nigga talking about father, son. Yeah, man. He ain't love me like a father's supposed to love me, man. I got my real daddy right here now. My real daddy right here. See what I'm saying? I'm the big fish, cap, die, tell you. See what I'm saying? I'm the big fish. And my real daddy right here, man. But Derrick, man, yeah, I want him to love me, man. Derrick man love me like I want to be loved, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad here, he my real father figure, but yet and still, you can never have enough fathers. What the fuck? Nigga want a father figure and shit. Your real daddy right there, fam. Why you need a father figure when your real daddy is right there? You get what I'm saying? Like, do that make any sense, fam? I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Your thoughts about that?
Well, I think that I could never have a father-son situation because his father was there. So it's more like a...
Hey, you see what I'm saying? You heard what he said? Yeah, I could never have a father-son relationship because his father was there. Hey, 1 + 1 does equal 2. You feel me? True. Hey, man, the nigga father was there. Like, you feel me? Damn.
Big brother. And I thought that we had something more than what we really, something more than what it really was anyway. So the answer is I was surprised just as much as Andre Ward was.
Mm-hmm. I think that probably, and this, the part that really went viral in the interview was when Andre asked Errol about the Bud Crawford fight. And Errol's reply was, and I'm quoting him, that camp was bullshit. That camp was trash. I've never had the opportunity to ask you about it, but I guess I'm doing it now. How would you describe the camp that you had training for Terence Bud Crawford?
I won't say that. I won't say that it was. This is what I'll say: is that we weren't able to do everything that we do normally to prepare for a fight. The gym was busy at that time.
Hold on. I gotta say this before I forget, because I gotta get it some context. At this time, prior to all this bullshit we hear right now, Derrick James and Errol Spence was like the dynamic duo. See, the PBC did a great job at marketing. They did a great job in selling a product that really wasn't the product that they sold it to be, right? They did a great job in controlling the narrative because they had YouTube channels under their thumb. You know, the Boxing Boys. They had all of the LDBC channels. They had like the people. When I came on the scene, the PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, you know, they had Fagnon, Shigo, LDBC, the boxing. They had all the YouTube channels, black and Hispanic. They had them all on lock. And I like, all on was against me. I was the only one I was the lone wolf. I was seeing that motherfucker, man, like, nigga, this West Side, nigga, Main Street. What's happening? I'm coming through this bitch. I got what my pill? I got it over there. I got the file over there. I'm coming through this bitch. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was getting into. And they was like the dynamic duo. Derrick James had won Fighter Trainer of the Year. I think like the year before that or something of that sort. He was the most promoted trainer on YouTube at that time. Nigga, Derrick James. Everybody was team Derrick James. They was team Errol Spence. They was team PBC. That's what was going on here. So I got to give it some context. You get what I'm saying? I digress. Got to give it some context.
Yeah, this kid's running around, the Buddy Jordan kid running around in the gym. So it was like, it was a different space, but I know that the whole protocol changed right after that. I know no kids in the gym, no this or that, you know. So it's like,
oh, he talking about the kids in the gym. She ain't damn all that. Let's go to the 735 mark. The 735 mark. Here we go.
No.
Was it disappointing when you heard him describe that camp like that?
I mean, I think that it was because, you know, you think about it, but I mean, it's for him though. I mean, like, yeah, okay. He said he didn't spar. No, he did spar for 2 weeks, and supposedly he got injured within the last week of the sparring. So
Hold on, let's start right there. Oh, cause listen, cause I feel like pulling these body bags back out. Today. I need to pull these body bags back out. Cause boy, hold it. Cause boy, y'all talked a whole lot of shit around that time. Boy, 3 years ago, boy, y'all were talking a whole lot of shit. The 29th of this month will be the 3-year anniversary of the fish fry. Oh, I gotta go back in the time because see, I remember this shit. Now we talk, oh, the nigga holler, he was hurt. He had an injury in sparring. Oh, this camp was trash. All the other camps was good. Mikey Garcia camp was good. Lamont what's my main man name? Lamont Peterson fight was good. Ocampos was good. Sean Porter was good. Ugas was good. Danny Garcia was good. All the other training camps was good. But when it's time to fight Black Freezer, all of a sudden the shit went good. I got hurt in sparring. I ain't even do no sparring, you know, for this fight. Derrick, I needed a father figure. Derrick didn't want to be my father figure. Like, all this shit come out after the loss. True. Oh no, boy, my memory, listen, my memory, if my memory serves me correctly, I remember everything you niggas was saying.
he couldn't spar for the next 8 weeks because he had suffered an injury in that sparring session. So, or whatever the last week of sparring or whatever. So.
Hold. Let's stop right there. No, we're not gonna do that. Let's write this shit down. Now, this is what I heard. Now, excuse number one, this is what I heard from the aerosexuals. Because Spence ain't said nothing in 3 years until 3 years later. We heard that it was a clone. That wasn't Spence, that was a clone. We heard that he ate Mike Tyson edibles. It was the car accident. His baby mama gave him something that made him sleepy in the locker room. Baby mama gate. Baby mama, okay. That wasn't the same Spence, okay? Wasn't the same. Terence Crawford was on that sniggity snack. The sniggity snack. The snack sniggity. It was the sniggity. It was the snack sniggity. Snack sniggity. Okay. Snack sniggity. I remember this shit like it was yesterday, boy. He suffered, Victor Conte said he suffered from high altitude sickness. He had high altitude sickness. High altitude sickness. Is there anything else y'all can think of? They had a million excuses. Now he's saying he had a hurt rib. My rib was hurt. I hurt my rib. Hurt rib now. I didn't spar for 8 weeks. No sparring. I mean, which one it is, fam? I'm just saying which one it is. Is it the clone? Is it the Mike Tyson edibles? Is it the car accident? Is it the baby mama that gave him something that made him sleepy? Is it he wasn't the same? Is it the snack, the sniggity snack? Is it the high altitude sickness? Was it his ribs? Was it the sparring? Which one it is, fam? Which one it is? Anyway, I digress.
That's what I mean, that's the only thing that was really different with that he didn't have the ability to spar because he was injured.
And that's, let me zero in on that because it's interesting. He said in the interview, I didn't spar for like 6 to 7 weeks. I didn't get no southpaw work. Didn't get prepared at all for Crawford's southpaw stance to prepare me to block his jab.
Yeah. Hold on. Somebody said in the chat, glove gate. Yeah, they said there was something in Terence Crawford gloves. That's right, glove gate. Yeah, good looking out, fam. Glove gate. Somebody said, yeah, Cadillac surgery. He had to have Cadillac surgery. You know what I mean? Yeah, man had Cadillac surgery, man. Cadillac. You know what Cadillac surgery is? Cadillac surgery, okay. We had that. Y'all remember I was naming the Cadillac because they were talking about something. He had to have quarter something some kind of surgery you have on your eye. It started with a C, and I said I called it Cadillac. I said, yeah, the nigga had to have Cadillac surgery. I forgot what this shit called, Cadillac surgery. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was mad as shit, man. This nigga, when a nigga get his ass whooped, nigga have more excuses. Nigga have more excuses than he have more excuses than a nigga trying to talk his way out of going to jail. True. Man, shit, you ever seen a dude in the courtroom and the judge finna get ready to sentence him and he want to speak on his behalf, hoping that he can get some leniency? And boy, this motherfucker go to talk about everything, dog. Your Honor, I just want to thank you for allowing me to sit before you today to have this conversation. I know you're very busy, ma'am. So, Your Honor, just when I came up, it was just so hard for me. And, when I grew up in housing projects, College Hill, Your Honor, and my mother, she did work the hardest she could. And she was working all the time. And it was just me and my 17 other brothers. And I was the oldest of under the oldest. I was the second oldest. And, it was just so hard. And we didn't have no food. And we was fighting with the roaches to get the crumbs. And, so I went on, you know what I mean? Nigga, man, listen, man, nigga give a whole goddamn, the judge, listen, well, Mr. Robinson, I do thank you for sharing that with me, and the court will take that into consideration. But at this moment, we're going to give you 25 years. True. Mr. Robinson, I hope that, in due time that, I know you told me you were saved, and the Lord will give you the strength to endure this. And I would take note of that story that you just gave. And okay, bailiff, get him out of here. Nigga in jail. Hey, I'm like, man, this shit here, man. Man, I can't, dog. I can't. And my thing is this is the thing that get me. This thing that get me right. This one get me. had Terence Crawford lost that fight, had Terence Crawford lost that fight, what type of conversation would we be having right now? When the fighter that they don't like win and beat the fighter that they do like, they come up with all these excuses. They come up with all these excuses. These niggas, they just won't let it go. And then guess what? Spence come back to boxing as soon as Crawford announced his retirement. Crawford announced his retirement. Spence come back to boxing 3 years later. Yeah, dog, man, look at near retired. Hey, baby, yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah, look, I just saw the news. What news? Terry Crawford retired. For real? Yeah, he retired. Okay, good. Okay, baby, look, baby, we need the money. I'm finna come back out of retirement. I say, ain't nobody noticed that. Ain't nobody noticed that, fam. Come on, am I the only one that noticed that? Come on, fam. Y'all ain't noticed that shit. I mean, I'm talking about the timing of it. Okay, boy, gone. He's a broadcaster now. He broadcasting now. Then the young man, I'm back. But he got to go to Australia. Yeah, man. I don't like how they doing Spence, man. I don't like that Australia shit. You get what I'm saying?
Why? So are you saying at the very beginning of camp, he injured himself in your sparring, and so that's why he didn't spar? Why wouldn't he not spar then?
Well, from like the second week of sparring, first of all, he had two guys that were switch hitters. So they both of them fought left-handed, right-handed. And
so he's just basically saying he ain't spar all that shit there. That's all. Anyway, let's continue. Hold on, let's see what we get. That was let's get to the 10-20 mark. So he broke down why he didn't spar. Now Errol Spence didn't tell nobody why he didn't spar. He blamed Derrick James. He put it all on Derrick. But Derrick had got the right to defend himself.
So, like, let's say if the ribs got better, who made the decision said no sparring?
Well, his father did. His father said he's not sparring, they're going to save it to the fight. His father is the one who said no sparring. And
see, Errol Spence didn't tell us that. He didn't tell Andre Ward, yeah, man, my daddy said he didn't want me to spar. He didn't tell Andre Ward that. You threw Derrick James under the bus. I know some people feel that Errol Spence is a saint and he can't do no wrong, but that nigga did a whole lot of wrong. Look, you threw Derrick James under the bus because it don't make no sense that the biggest fight of your life, you don't do no sparring. You do something that you never did in no training camp. You didn't spar. You ain't never did that in any training camp that you ever had with Derrick James. Why you did it with this one when you know goddamn well you finna fight Black Freezer? You finna fight the Omaha Assassin. You sparred with Mikey Garcia. You sparred for Danny Garcia. You sparred for Ugars. You sparred for Sean Porter. You sparred for everybody else you fought, but Black Freezer. And the explanation is, oh, it's Derrick James. Derrick James ain't sparring. That didn't even make no sense, dog. That didn't make no sense. Shout out to Minutes.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Spence said he was going to run it back with Terence, but he knows how that would have gone. No, not only that, Spence activated the rematch clause. Do y'all remember that? Spence activated the rematch clause. He had 30 days to activate the rematch clause. He activated the rematch clause, i.e. Terence Crawford could not do anything because he was contractually bound to fight Spence. At that same time, Boots Ennis was the IBF mandatory. He was Errol Spence's IBF mandatory. Since Crawford beat Spence, he then became Crawford's IBF mandatory. But Crawford got a contract to fight Errol Spence. See, y'all, I ain't forget that shit. So the IBF stripped Crawford of the IBF Because he ain't finna fight Boots when he got a contract to fight motherfucking Errol Spence. Boots became the IBL champion. 6 months, at the end of the 6 months, Errol Spence said, guess what he said? Oh, I got to get eye surgery. I got to get cataract surgery on my other eye. True. At the end of the 6 month period, he opted to get cataract surgery on his other eye. Oh, I have the receipts. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. Cause I got into too many digital shootouts at that time. There was a rematch clause in the contract. Spence exercised that rematch clause. He activated it, but he never honored it. At the end of the 6 months, he went ahead and go look it up. He went ahead and had cataract surgery on the other eye that Terence Crawford damaged. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I remember that. Boy, I remember that like it was yesterday. Shout out to OBW Stretch.
Hey, okay.
Jumping that $2 super chat. He said, it might be time for you to intervene in this. Intervene in what? What you mean? Shit, there ain't none of my business. I don't know neither one of them dudes. He said rematch supposed to be at 154. No, that's not true. The rematch was going to be whoever won the fight get to choose which weight they're going to fight at. That's what was in that contract. That's what was revealed by Spence and Crawford. Because I remember they was having digital shootouts about that. Oh, man, Crawford don't want him to fight. Crawford don't want him to fight at 154. Why he want to fight at 147? Because you're going to fight for something at 147. You're going to fight for the belts. I remember these digital shootouts. The winner get to pick where the fight going on, what weight the fight gonna be at. Crawford, he ungrateful. He didn't see that. I'm like, look, man, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Man, boy, do not get me started. Do not get me started on this shit. I'm an expert when it comes to this Crawford. When it comes to this Errol Spence, PBC, this PBC YouTube channels, shit. But I'm an expert on this shit, bro.
He was complaining about the way the other guys were sparring. So, so that's who it was.
And he came to you and said that.
Yeah, he said he didn't like the way he said, no, he's not sparring. He's not going to spar. And even the funny thing about it was you try to project when or what. So the week of, like, we were in Vegas, and I said, well, we can spar a little bit, but spar with one of your buddies who won't shoot body shots if you have injury. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not sparring. No. So he wouldn't even do it then. So it's like, hey, it is what it is.
But he blamed Derrick James for why he didn't spar. But if we are to believe this, you didn't spar because you so-called had a rib injury. From what I've heard, Troy Isley gave him a rib injury. Allegedly. Because we ain't got no proof of that shit. Ain't no doctors, no nothing. All this shit just hearsay. He say, she say, Spence say this, and Derrick James say that. Fact of the matter is, the boy got his ass whipped. That's what I know. All that other shit, all that I listen. I remember y'all were talking. Y'all would call the man top rank Toby. And Spence said, "I'm gonna beat told Crawford. I'm gonna beat him like Kunta Kinte. I'm gonna beat him like Kunta Kinte." All that shit. We smoking on bud. I'm Jamaican. We smoking on bud. They were saying all that fly shit. I remember the time like Michael Jackson. True. No, you don't get a chance to come back and say, yeah, man, something was wrong with me now. No. You talk too much shit. No, it don't work that way. No, hell to the no. No, no. Y'all remember that? I remember them days. I remember them days. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
Wow.
And this is what I'm saying. Takes nothing away from what Terence Crawford did. So it's all about something that's in house. And nothing to do with Crawford. He fought the fight he was supposed to fight.
And that's interesting listening to you say that obviously then you say his father said, hey, no sparring here. Because in the interview, I remember Andre Ward was saying,
check this out. He gonna say some shit. He gonna say some shit that I ain't even know. He gonna say some shit that I didn't even know. Y'all talking about the Muhammad Ali Act, but I want y'all to see how powerful Al Haymon's PBC is. This motherfucker, the manager, he the manager and the promoter. He got so much, for an advisor, he got so much control over his fighters. They can't do nothing unless the advisor permits it or allows it or do whatever. You work for me. Do the advisor work for the fighter or do the fighter work for the advisor? Just asking for a friend.
To this day.
Let's continue. Tell him, Derrick.
that's wild. You mean to tell me you had no sparring partners?
Right.
And whose job was that? And he said, Derrick James is the coach, right? Is it so in the past? And was it your job to make sure that you secure sparring partners for him for all of his fights?
No. I never, any other fighters that I train will tell you, I never get their sparring. Because what do you understand? PBC has a roster of fighters. So they have a Rolodex thicker than mine, which I don't even have one. So they will pick particular sparring partners and I'll okay them, but I'm not getting them. I'm not looking for them. I'm not doing any of that. But Quinn, like the kid that sparred with him initially, he called me.
Check this out. So he talking about Quentin Rounder right here. Check this out, bro. The PBC picked the sparring. Listen, what have you ever heard of a trainer not being able to pick the sparring partners? What trainer, like, okay, sometimes you may get with the matchmaker. Yeah, man, we need some good sparring or whatever the case may be. Like a lot of trainers, they know people who they can call to come in for training because they're looking for a certain look and all that stuff there. The PBC handle the sparring. Al Haymon, we gotta thank Al. Al Haymon.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Haymon.
We gotta thank Al Haymon now. We gotta thank Al Haymon. I just want to be on the safe side.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. Them names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man, I just want to thank Al just to be on the safe side, y'all. Just to be on the safe side. Gotta thank him.
Called us at the gym, like, and set it up between his buddy. And so, Jordan, he driving back and forth to the gym and do whatever. I don't know, but yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I don't get the sparring partners. I never have. Any of these people who I train to tell you that's not what I'm doing. I'm training them, preparing them for the fight. And I will okay a sparring partner, but I'm not going out looking for them and picking them. I'm not doing that.
All right, so Derrick James, man, hold on, Derrick seemed like he just, I don't know what kind of coach this coach Derrick James is. Y'all were talking like he was the fighter. Y'all were talking like Derrick James. He's like he's the dog whisperer. Derrick James has a way of just whispering in his fighters' ears, and they become undisputed like Jamel Charlo, and they become unified like Errol Spence. They were talking like Derrick James was the silver bullet, and then he became the coach of the year, which was great. He deserved that because Spence became unified. I think he had got 3 belts that year, and then I think Jamel had became undisputed. He beat Brian Castano. I'm looking at Jamel Charlo undisputed run, and I'm starting to see that shit was Bouffalé. I'm gonna tell you why I say that shit was Bouffalé. All the fighters was on their side of the street. This man had the easiest undisputed run next to Canelo Alvarez. All the fighters was PBC fighters. Brian Castano, like all the dudes, you get what I'm saying? Same side of the street, nigga. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I became undisputed. Man, nigga, you been all them motherfucking, man, all them suffering succotash ass motherfucking in-house PBC. I had to look at it, right? Cause I'm not knocking. He became undisputed. He did that. I can't take that from him. But I'm looking at how he did it. I'm looking at that too. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, everybody on that side of the street. And sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you fight fighters on your side of the street. It be like that sometimes. But what I was saying was, it wasn't as difficult. Like it wasn't as difficult to go undisputed at that, at that point in time. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But shout out to Jermell Charlo, because he did do that. He became undisputed. And it seemed like right after he became undisputed, then he got the Canelo fight, which Jermell Charlo was initially supposed to fight Canelo, but he pulled out of it. So Jermell stepped up and fought him. And the only issue I had with Jermell Charlo in the Canelo fight, Jermell Charlo didn't show me that lion. He ran in the fight. It's one round he tried to fight. I think that was the 5th round. But he ran in the fight. And I thought highly of Jermell Charlo up until that point as a fighter. Not as a person, but as a fighter. He didn't even, then you see what Crawford did. Crawford smaller than Jermell Charlo. He moved up 3 weight divisions in 2 years and do the Canelo, what you should have did to him. And he didn't run. So yeah, it's gonna take a long time for me to get over that Jermell Charlo shit, man. That nigga there, man. Anyways, let's continue.
During this time, then obviously he's dealing with this injury. And you got Bud Crawford, the biggest fight of your life.
Right.
What were you feeling at this time? Were you like, oh my goodness? What was your feelings then?
Well, I think that,
Wait, but hold on. Before I play this, you know who should be mad at Spence? All you Spence fans who was threatening niggas online and y'all went to his website, y'all was buying that strap season t-shirts. Spence made like $50-60 million in t-shirt sales. Strap season t-shirts. Y'all, the big fish knocking on the door. He had Terence Crawford name on the door, and they had they had Terence Crawford peeping through the door like he was scared. The big fish, right? Y'all remember that? All y'all who bought them t-shirts, because the man said that he knew he was gonna get his ass whipped. True. He said he knew he was gonna lose that fight. Think about all y'all who betted that money. All y'all who betted that money on Spence, thinking he was gonna win. He fooled y'all. I got receipts. I got proof. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm finna bring this home. I'm finna bring everything home. I'm finna bring it to a close. I got you. Finna show y'all these receipts.
You talk about it. He didn't want to pull out the fight. He had something within the contract that said they could move the fight back 3 months, but he didn't want to do that.
So I didn't even know that. He said Spence had something in the contract where he can move the fact that he can delay the fight 3 months, but he didn't want to do that. So that means he was good. He was Gucci, right? He didn't want to do it. Okay, cool.
So, and even when you heard him say that this was big opportunity, whatever he said about, he
Right.
couldn't pass it up or whatever, which he could have moved the fight three months further back to probably get a little, feel better, but that didn't happen. So, nothing I can say about it.
All right. Okay, cool. Now let's go to the 15-minute mark, because 15-minute and 30-second mark, because we talk about fighters fighting with injuries. And the reason why we talking about that, because you guys don't know, fighters fight with injuries all the time. What I mean by that is most fighters, when they go into a fight, no fighter is fully 100%. Because you got a lot of wear and tear in training camp. Again, these guys, they don't fight a lot. So they go through a lot of wear and tear in training camp. Their training camps be brutal because they ain't fighting on the regular. So you're tearing your body down in training camp. You might get cracked real good in sparring. That's why I told y'all, sometimes you may have sparring partners. Sometimes when you have a trainer and he has sparring partners coming in, they may tell the sparring partners, we don't want y'all to go too hard on them. Don't go too hard on show their big nuts in sparring today. Make them look good in sparring. And then you hear all these bullshit Superman stories. Yes, my son was knocking people out left and right in sparring. These guys get world champions ready for their fights. And my son was knocking them out. And if the coach is hiring the sparring partner, you can best believe he ain't telling the sparring partner to go all out. You know what I mean? Yeah, look here, baby boy. Check this out, baby boy. This is what we're going to do right now. We're trying to hog head cheese. We're trying to build his confidence up. So I don't want you to go too hard on hog head cheese now. Just go in there, touch him up a little bit, let him get off a little bit. You see what I'm saying? If you see the shot, don't take the shot. Just, we just going to try to educate him a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, yeah, we whooping niggas' ass and sparring left and right. Yeah, because the sparring partner ain't allowed to fight him. True. He just there to try to get you ready and make it look good for you. You dig? Yeah. That's why we want to hear them bullshit Superman stories about sparring.
Could be sort of knocked off track. It's so many different things happen in boxing. So it's not like fighters don't fight injured, right? Because it happens all the time. I mean, guys with ankle issues. I mean, anything. I mean, because you got to think about it's a hope and a prayer that you go through training camp with no injuries at all. But nothing so severe as this, because this is like something that's really real, especially a fighter that's punching and hitting you all over the, Crawford has a selection of punches you throw. So that's a possibility to hit him to the body. So I think that, that's just what it is.
All right, okay. Now let's go to the 18-minute and 46-second mark. Okay, let's go 18:46. Gonna get through this pretty good. 18:40, 18:46.
No, I ain't doing it. So nothing I can do about it.
Wow. How would you compare, let's say, the biggest camp of your career compared to the fight like right before was Ugas?
Right.
How were they vastly different? I mean, obviously,
this is a good question.
I'm assuming because Ugas you sparred, and
right.
Was it how vastly different were they?
This is what I'll say about that. Is that was my toughest training camp ever. With Crawford. Because you got to remember, I'm the sparring partner. I'm going 14 rounds, throwing punches nonstop, moving around, and I'm training 3 fights for 3 fighters. Anthony Joshua and Frank Martin. They both won their fights. They both sparred 3 days a week. So the only reason why he didn't spar because his father said he's not sparring, and he had an injury. So I don't even know why you would even say that, like leave it open as if you didn't, it was because of me, when in actuality, if you get injured the second week of sparring and your father said you're not sparring anymore, why should I get some sparring partners? We're not sparring. I had to accept the fact that I have to be that person. I have to be the person to throw mitts at him nonstop. I go to the gym, I go running, I work out, I stay fit. And so I'm working nonstop with all 3 of those guys. So I don't know what will make him say those things that he said, especially when there were people in the gym who saw me throw punches at him, who know why he wasn't sparring.
Man, see, it's always 2 sides to every story, dog. Throw Derrick James under the bus. Throwed Derrick James under the bus. Shout out to Aquila. Always 2 sides to every story. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, fam. It's always 2 sides. 2 sides to every story.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. My bad. Look.
This another thing too, right? This another thing. My thing was this. The reason why I don't believe the rib shit, I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe the rib shit. Because because Spence was injured, how did he get cleared to fight? How did he pass the physical in order to get the fight? I'm just asking for a friend. I digress.
At any point where you're like, I can't believe this, the biggest fight of my life, and this is what I'm dealing with.
I mean, it's like, it's life, man. What you want to do? I mean, it's like, if he doesn't want to, if he didn't want to, pull out and reschedule, which I mean, listen, man, most fighters don't want to do that. I think it's the fight in him, it's the dog in him that really wants to just keep fighting a fight, opposed to, in their mind, it's like maybe it's a cowering out, like, or a different situation. But I mean, you have to go get it. I mean, that's what he did, and that's what he wanted to do or tried to do, I guess. And hey.
Based off of that, at one point in the interview, he said, "I knew I was going to lose."
He did say that. He said that to Andre Ward. Yeah, you go back and listen to the Andre Ward interview with Errol Spence. He said that in the interview. He knew he was going to get it. He said, I knew I was going to lose. You know who I feel sorry for? All of y'all, because I made $3,000 that fight. If all of y'all who love Spence so much, or all of y'all who was threatening me, and I coined the phrase Errol sexuals, that came from me. I am the pappy, the originator of that word, that name. Because the Errol sexuals are not Errol Spence fans. Errol sexuals are the extreme fan, the man fan base of Errol Spence. Because you got the regular fans, then you have the extremists. The Errol sexual is an Errol Spence extremist. They gone now. They don't disappear. Some of them are Boots fans now, but they gone now for the most part. And hold on. What you say?
Just from the way my body.
Maybe it's a coward.
He said he knew he was gonna lose. Listen, had y'all had all that information in the beginning, had you known then what you know now, y'all probably would have been talking a whole lot more different. A lot of y'all lost a lot of money. I seen dudes just disappear, wouldn't pay nobody. I seen YouTube channels shut down and fold. I seen grown men crying online. Fag 9 and Boston Shigo. I seen grown men crying online, hearing cracks in their voice. Black Freezer. Black Freezer brought midnight with him. Black Freezer brought midnight with him from Omaha, Nebraska. The darkness set in. The darkness settled. Bro, that shit was like a funeral that day, bro. I remember that fight party. That shit was like a funeral. That shit was like a funeral that day. Man, dudes who was friends fell out with each other, wouldn't even talk to each other no more. Yeah, but this shit was crazy. This shit was crazy over here, boy.
Out, like, or a different situation, but I mean, you have to go get it. I mean, that's what he did, and that's what he wanted to do or tried to do, I guess. And hey.
Based off of that, at one point in the interview, he said, "I knew I was going to lose, just from the way my body felt." But I understood that this was a big payday. It was going to generate wealth for my family. So he obviously said in his mind, he was thinking that. Were you thinking that at the same time?
No, I didn't.
Hold it. I got some receipts. He said he knew he was going to lose. I'm going to show y'all when he knew he was going to lose. Shout out the dog on the real McCoy. Hey, okay. We're dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said the Otto Ward had an interview with Spence, and Spence said that he thought that he was going to win. He also had an interview with Crawford, and Crawford was suggesting that $100 million is a lot to turn down, baiting Ward for a comeback. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the Otto Ward interview. Errol Spence said that he thought he was going to lose. He said he had a feeling he was going to lose. I saw that. So unless you talking about, he said something that he thought he was going to win going in, but then he also said that he knew he was going to lose. He said that as well. So, anyways, yeah. But anyway, let's get back to it. Oh, hold on. We got some cash apps too. Got some cash apps. Yeah, I'm talking about, boy, them aerosexuals, boy. God damn, boy. I miss you, aerosexuals. I swear to God, I do. I miss y'all. I had a lot of fun with y'all, fam. Shout out to doggone Sabrina Lee.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a bam dub on your boy. Coach, it's Sabrina. My handle is this MF. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I seen niggas fall out. Digital friends fall out with each other. Shout out to Harvey.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half a dub on your boy. He said, DJ trainer of the year, my ass. Hey, y'all don't switched out on Derrick James, boy. Boy, niggas ain't shit. Shout out to Sean.
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. He said, Coach, okay, Mega Millions, okay. He said, Coach, I had Crawford, I wasn't going. Oh, okay, cool. It is what it is. Ain't it what it is, fam? No, I'm just saying, fam. Like, boy, ooh, Lord have mercy, boy. I'm talking about why. I'm like, why? Like, what's the point of bringing all this shit up now? I don't get it. Like, what is the point? Well, Spence bring all this stuff up, which Derrick James had to come back and clap back and defend his honor. And I understand why Derrick James is speaking now, because Brian Custer is asking him the questions, but you can't have the narrative be that you was the reason why your fighter lost. You didn't want your fighter to spar, but your fighter didn't say that. No, his dad said that you wasn't going to do in the spar because you had a rib injury that was caused by Troy Isley, allegedly. You threw Derrick under the bus. 3 years went by, you ain't said a goddamn thing. 3 years later, after Crawford retired, you come out of retirement, you finna go fight Tim Kazoo. I know it's Tim Zoo, but Tim Kazoo. You know what I mean? You finna go fight Tim Zoo, and then you throw Derrick James under the bus. But y'all was like Batman and Robin back in the day. It's all good. It's all good when you're winning. You know what I mean? You should have told your fans, look here, man, this nigga finna whoop my ass, dog.
No, I didn't. No. No, I mean, I really don't. No, I didn't think that. I thought, I mean, I was, because it was going so well. Only thing we weren't doing was sparring, but I was the sparring partner. Everybody.
He said it was going so well. He said, I didn't think that we wasn't going to win. He said, I had no reason to think that because everything was going so well. Yeah, everything was going well up until you ran across Black Freezer. Everything was going well, but Black Freezer ain't them other niggas. He went Sean Porter. He went Ugas. He went Danny Garcia. He went Mikey Garcia. He went doggone Ocampos. He went Lamont Peterson. No, he wasn't them other niggas. This it. You know what I mean? You know, we saw it with our own eyes. I seen people crying that night.
Vegas in the gym, he was going 14 rounds with Derrick on the mitts. Right? He's fighting a 12-round fight. So I said, okay, we'll go 14 rounds, some days 16 rounds. And so it's like, I never knew he had that ideal. He felt like that. I mean, if you go into a fight knowing you're going to lose, you're going to do just what you want, just what you believe you're going to do. But like I said, it had nothing to do with Terence Crawford because he prepared for that version of Errol Spence that fought Ugas, that Errol Spence that fought Sean Porter. That's what he prepared for. So it's not, I mean, being injured, that's part of the game. I mean, it's not, you can't, it's rarely that you can talk to a fighter and say they were never injured into going into any fight.
At one point in the interview, Andre Ward, these guys, they showed a video of Spence in the locker room. He talked about, he said, Errol, you had droopy eyes. He said, you just looked sleepy, even when you walked out. Did you notice that at any time right before you guys did your walkout?
I mean, you know, I really was focusing on his boxing and his movement in the locker room.
Man, that nigga look sleepy. That's what them niggas was saying. I got the list right here. Where the list at? What he said? Yeah, man, he was looking sleepy, man. He was looking sleepy. They say Mike Tyson Tyson gave him some edibles that made him sleepy. His baby mama gave him something in the back that made him sleepy. Yeah, he was sleepy. You know why he was sleepy? Because it was the day of reckoning. He knew, man, that nigga finna fuck me up, man. Man, Crawford finna whoop my motherfucking ass, dog. I've been dreaming about this shit, dog. We've been postponing this shit for 5 years, man. Babe, this nigga finna beat the shit out. No, baby, it's okay. No, man. I'm gonna tell y'all when Errol Spence knew he was gonna lose this fight. Do y'all want to know when Errol Spence knew he was gonna lose this fight? He knew right here. Y'all see that? Y'all remember that? At the weigh-in? Y'all see Terence Crawford looking like a junkyard dog? He looking like one of them old baser mechanics. Them basers back in the day that used to, the shade tree mechanic that you take the car over there, you take your old Chevrolet Impala over there, or your Deuce and a Quarter, tell them something wrong with your transmission, and goddamn, you leave the car over there. He said he gonna check it out. He looked like he could snatch a transmission out of a car with his bare hands. He knew, look at the look on Errol Spence's face right here. That nigga looked scared. Do you see how scared that nigga look right there, man? Do you see that? He knew right then what time it was. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Do y'all remember this? Look at his eyes right there. Look how Crawford looking at him. He looking at him like he food. When you see him hair nappy, beard nappy, Crawford look like he weight drained. You can see veins on the side of his head. You can see the bone structure in his face. Crawford looked like he was weight drained right here. But look how he looking at Spence. And look at the look in Spence's face right there. The nigga was scared. True. That right there told me everything I needed to know. They told me everything I needed to know. This the receipt right here. He knew what was gonna happen to him. When a nigga looking at you like this here, black freezer, nappy hair, nappy beard, the man is skin and bone. And he looking at you like you food. Mean mugging you. And you got to feel God in your eyes right now. He knew right then. That's when he knew. That's when he knew. He knew right here. He knew right here too. After they rehydrated, he knew right there. He knew. He knew right here too. Look at the look in his eyes. Look at the look in his eyes. The nigga looks scared right here, fam. Let's blow it up a little bit more. Let's blow it up a little bit more. Look at his eyes right there. The man looked scared. One dude looked like, I'm going to show y'all. One dude got a look on his face like he highlight, I'm going to show y'all. The other dude got a look on his face like, man, I'm not so sure. That nigga looks scared right there. The receipts don't lie. You can get mad at me all you want, but you will not deny what your eyeballs are showing you today. True. You will not deny what your eyeballs are showing you today. Niggas have folded their YouTube channels behind Errol Spence. Dudes have jumped off of bridges behind Errol Spence. Dallas ain't been the same since Errol Spence got knocked out 3 years ago. Yellow Beezy in jail. Mo 3 gone. They turning on Derrick James. Spence fans left, jumped off the bandwagon. They went over there to Philly. Like, come on, man. True. Let's go. He knew right there. And as you know, what he knew what was going to happen happened. This is the end result. When Black Freezer get in the ring with a nigga, they ain't never the same. This is the result. Black Freezer. You know, what the dude y'all call Top Rank Toby? Y'all remember that? Them Top Rank Toby days? Remember that? Y'all ever call them Top Rank Toby? That's what Top Rank Toby did right there. Top Rank Toby did that. Black Freezer did that. Yeah, Black Freezer did that. Right there, he knew it was over. Right there, you see the look in his eye. That nigga scared. Shaking like booty meat right there. He knew right then. He understood what was going to happen. Right here, this call, where I'm from, this call when a nigga pull your whole card. That's what this call where I'm from. When you pull a nigga a whole card, I don't pull this whole card. I don't hold him up. This when he got hold up on stage. Hold him up. That's what we call that where I'm from. Nigga pull your whole card. He knew right there. He knew right there. Right here is the night that he got in a car accident because he was drinking. He left the club drunk. He left the club drunk. I used to tell y'all to do with alcoholic. Oh, nigga, you hate no Spence. You hate no Spence. Everybody in Dallas knew that. You know, I just can't let these South suckers forget because they'll try to forget. Shout out to Allen Maddox.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said YouTube Errol Sexual say DJ was Eddie Fudge, Emmanuel Stewart, and Ray Arcel, Angelo Dundee, Custom Model, all in one Wakanda. Wakanda clowns thought they had a Superman. Bro, then they switch out on Derrick James like that. Then they switched out on him. Shout out to Allen Maddox.
Hey, okay.
Talking about $2 super chat. He say sleepy because he said the sleepy excuse was number 19 out of 28 excuses. Man, them dudes had so many excuses, bro. Them dudes had so many excuses. Bro, hey, man, hey, shout out to Candy, man. Shout out to Keisha. Keisha, what's going on, Keisha? Man, come on, fam. No, I'm not gonna let them forget. See, they want to forget. See, I'm not gonna let them forget. So I don't show y'all the pictures, right? I don't show y'all the pictures. Let's move on. Let's go here. I'm not finished today. I'm not finished. I'm just getting started. Swear to God, I'm just getting started. Y'all remember this?
You captured.
I don't want that. That got the Eminem music playing. I don't want Eminem music playing. Y'all remember that, Dale? That was the first knockdown. Everybody in shock. Buddy, right there, Dale. Watch this here. This is one of the best punches that I've ever seen in boxing. I've been watching boxing a while. This is called a trap counter uppercut. Look at that. Errol Spence telegrabs the wide winding punch. He left all this open in the middle. Crawford hit him with an uppercut. Bam! He didn't even see it coming. But he got hit in the neck with a hook in the jaw. And then Spence went to go falling down. He got hit with an uppercut while the guy back was on the ropes. Some Black Freezer shit. And walked over to the corner with a smile on his face. He didn't even see the punch coming. They finna show it again. Watch this. Some Black Freezer shit. Lord have mercy. I had to go back and watch this again because I thought Spence just fell. I didn't even know he got hit. I didn't even see him get hit, dog. I had to go back and watch the replay of that. That shit was cold. That was some cold shit right there, boy. That was some cold shit. He was on his ass like a mongoose. That was some cold shit right there, boy. That shit was cold. Anyway, let's go over here. Okay. Hold on, let's go right here. So y'all remember this? Hold on, wait, hold on. See, I got a good memory. I got a damn good memory. Do you remember this? Hold on. Do you remember this?
Right. It doesn't matter. All the titles I took from the champion. So what you saying? Okay. Every title I took, Sean Porter,
he was
champion.
He was a one-time, one-weight champion.
It don't matter. I'm taking it. Well,
you got the opportunity.
Like I said, you line them up, I'm gonna knock them down every time. It don't matter what happens, personal life, whatever. Hey, man, give me him. You sure you want him? Yeah, this is easy work. Get him out.
This ain't no easy work.
Hey, you want him? Yeah. Oh, I know it's not easy work. I definitely know it's not easy work.
Okay.
I definitely know that. I ain't that naive. I'm realistic.
Okay. I love this because one of the things you made when we were in LA, bud, you said, hey, look, this guy is so-called the big fish, but I'm gutting him on July 29th. Talk to us about that.
Well, I like to go fishing. Everybody those are my
man, that's cat. He's not catching me with no fishing pole.
Hey, listen.
I'm a big one. He's catching me with no fishing pole. What does it look like catching Moby Dick with a fucking fishing pole?
They all been caught before.
Now no fishing pole.
Every last one of them. And July 29th, he gonna be caught too. I got a big enough hook for him, and I'm already reeling him in. July 29th, I'm gonna put him on the bank. I'm gonna put him on the bank. I'm gonna gut him. And I'm gonna fillet him. Like I said. Submarine. All right. We're gonna catch him. Well, matter of fact, we already caught him. We just reeling him in right now. And July 29th, that's when we're gonna get him to the bank. We'll probably weigh him.
Black Freezer. Goddamn. Y'all remember that? Hold on. Let's go over here. Hold on. Let's play the receipts. Let's go over here.
It's the fight you've been waiting for an awful long time, the fight of a lifetime. How are you doing with your training and with the camp, having moved here to Las Vegas?
Training been going great. I'm ready to fight, ready to put on a great show. A one-sided ass beating.
What specifically do you need?
Y'all remember that? The one-sided ass beating? It's gonna be a one-sided ass whooping. He was right.
To work on now as you close in on this final week. How you doing with your weight and how are things going in camp?
My weight doing good. It's doing fine. My weight was doing bad. I wouldn't be here tonight. So my weight's doing well. Training's going well. I can't wait. We're down to 2 weeks, and I can't wait to get the show on the road and fight.
He said he can't wait. Everything going good. My weight going good. Training going well. I can't wait. It's going to be a one-sided ass whooping. That's what he said. True. Y'all remember that? Oh, okay. You know, I know y'all got amnesia now. Know y'all be getting amnesia.
When you've been waiting for something and anticipating it so long, is there a different set of apprehension, a different set of butterflies and nerves?
Definitely make you focus. It definitely make you focus. Like, let me see. I ain't had sex in probably like 8 weeks. You know, I'm usually at home. I had Airbnb for probably like 10 weeks. So, you know, and I came out to Vegas 3 weeks earlier. Usually I come out like the week of the fight. So this is making me 100% focused, and I'm ready to show everybody why I am the biggest, the big fish. You know, strap season, man down. Everybody know that. The grave digger too.
And we're gonna
strap season, man down, the grave digger. All them cliche names. And people were buying strap season t-shirts left and right. I had dudes threatening me everywhere, dog. I had dudes from Texas telling me I better not come to Texas. I got dudes in New York telling me I better not come to New York. I got dudes in Atlanta and everywhere. You better not come to this city. You better not come to that city. Like, bro, they had choppers everywhere. Guess what? I defeated every last one of them. True. And this how I did. I don't even play, nigga. What kind of bring your ass over here, nigga? This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh Lord, him. Oh, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh Lord, kick him, slap him, kick him again. Oh Lord, I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh Lord, hammers, go up on him, bam, catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Yep, every last one of them, they gone. As the ashes, dust the dust.
See a lot of the insight through All Access, but let me ask you, how much will you study and continue to study Terence Crawford in these final 2 weeks, or is it more about what you want to do?
It's more about me working on myself and just making sure that, like, the kinks in my armor, making sure that I take control of them. And we've been going over a lot of stuff, like, you know, it's keeping my chin down, keeping my hands up, and just being defensive, responsible, and just staying focused throughout the whole fight.
Spotlight will be on you. July 29th, you and Terence Crawford. We look forward to it over at T-Mobile here in Las Vegas. Best of luck, Errol, and we'll see you during the couple of weeks leading up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody make sure you tune in and come to the fight. We're going to have a crawfish boil on July 29th.
Nigga saying crawfish boil. He was talking real slick and sporty. We going to have a crawfish boil. Man, we smoking on bud. I'm Jamaican. Y'all remember that? I remember the time. I do. I remember the time. You know, I remember the time. I remember the time, bro. I swear to God, I remember the time. I do. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Let's continue.
What's up, everybody? First and foremost, I like to thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to be here amongst each and every one of y'all. I like to bless everybody that has something to do with putting this event together. You already know what time it is now. I'm ready. He ready. We're going to have a fish fry come Saturday. But listen, though. My family, Errol family, man, you got to calm down, brother. Because listen, man, things can get real sticky real quick, and then everybody would say, this is what we do every time we come out. This is what we do when we come out. I'm ready. He ready. Instead of everybody saying every time we get together, you know what I mean, it's always shooting and violence. That's what I want. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but I'm probably older than you and been through way more than you. So, you know what I mean, I'm more mature. But, you know what I mean, I wish Errol and his people's the best. You know what I mean? What? Oh, shit. Hey, everybody know Terence Crawford. Y'all know I get active. Let's go.
Hey, see right there, see them niggas in Dallas. It was them niggas in Dallas were talking that shit. See, y'all was the reason why he got that ass whooping like that. It was y'all. Y'all were talking that shit. Y'all fucking with Black Freezer. You pissed the nigga. You pissed them all. I'm telling you, that what happened, dog. True. Man, Dallas ain't been the same since. Like Dallas, is anything going on in Dallas right now? I know my main man in there in Dallas, Boss Talk Radio E. I know E in Dallas and stuff like that. But is there anything else going on in Dallas, dog? Yellow Bees in jail. Is there anything else going on in Dallas, fam? Like, y'all ain't been the same since Spence and Yellow Beezy. True. I know y'all, what y'all got, Big X to plug. I don't know where he from, but he might be from Dallas too. Yeah, but y'all ain't been the same since, fam. Y'all ain't been the same since. I swear to God, y'all ain't. Y'all done fell off like a mug, man. Y'all fell off. Y'all, for real, y'all fell off.
I'd like to thank everybody coming out here and supporting. Make sure y'all order Fight on Showtime pay-per-view. I guarantee you I'm going to put on a great show and a great performance. Make sure you bring your season for Saturday night because we're going to have a crawfish boil. We're going to boil his ass. And bring the hot sauce too. Bring the hot sauce too. You already know Bo-Man got the season too. He going to be right there with us after the fight.
All right, so y'all remember that? Okay, y'all remember that. Okay, let's go over here. I know y'all remember this one. Oh, I know y'all remember this one right here, boy. This one right here was a good one right here. This a good one.
We go neutral. We go there. Vegas and New York. And then when I stop, I'm gonna say he too small. Hey, so when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. On my mic. And he stayed at 147. Too long. He will not stop. Okay. Crazy. Careful what you smoking out. Ask me, who the hardest been hit by.
Bud told him 5 years prior to the fight, what you gonna say? These the excuses y'all gonna make when I whoop them. I be damned, they made them same excuses. They added more on top of that, but they said them same excuses. Oh, he would weight drain. But I just showed y'all the picture of Crawford. Crawford looked like, goddamn it, he's starving. Look at this man's face, bro. Who look weight drain? Look at this man's face, bro. This man's face, skin and bone. You can see the bone structure in his face. Anyways, let's see what we got. Shout out to Allie Maddox.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said according to Wakanda BS, that quick power trap counter uppercut came from thumb cut gloves. Sniggity snag, super snag and egg wait. I'm finna drop the 4 lines in a minute.
Got chain for 5.
Huh?
You got some chain for 5. Got chain for 5.
Got it.
Chain me.
All right.
Oh, man, get my $5.
All right, bro.
Man, get my $5, man. Get my $5. Get my $5. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Get my motherfucking $5, man. Man, stop playing me, man. Give me my $5.
Ah! I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. Ah!
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Motherfucker look at me like that. Motherfucker looking at you like you fool. I'm like, yeah, man. He don't fucked up, dog. Hold on. I gotta show y'all this. I have to show y'all this. Wait a minute. This what made this what made me. I didn't show y'all this. Hold on. Damn, where is that? Hold on. I was in Omaha. I'm finna show y'all when I was in Omaha. And I'm finna tell y'all the conversation. Cause I can tell the conversation. They don't mind me telling it now. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all something. Hold on. Where that picture at? Where's that picture? Yeah, this it right here. This it right here. Cause I took the picture on accident. I was kind of like, I wasn't ready. This picture I'm finna show y'all. This picture. What the fuck? Oh, my bad. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me. All right, there you go. I had to refresh the screen. This picture right here. Bomac told me this picture right here. This is they finna get ready to go to camp. They get ready for Errol Spence. I was talking to Boyd Crawford in his gym. This is a true story. I told that man, I said, man, you is not finna get that Errol Spence fight. You is not finna get that Errol Spence fight. The man told you that you on the wrong side of the street. It's been 5 years, dog. Like, I'm telling him, man, you ain't finna get that fight, man. You might as well go try to find somebody else to fight, all that stuff there. It was cold. It was cold as hell in Omaha. I want to say this is February 2023. February 2023. It was cold in the motherfucker. And he was like, no, man, me and Spence been talking. So he showed me something. He showed me proof that they've been talking. So I ain't supposed to show you this, but he showed me some messages and stuff. I said, man, that man ain't finna fight you. He said, I'm gonna get that fight. Watch what I tell you. Lo and motherfucking behold, announcement was made. Crawford Spence fight made. And I remember the excitement that everybody had because this is the fight that everybody wanted to see. People on the streets was talking about this fight. People did fight parties about Crawford and Spence. The build up to it online was crazy. The media hype around it. And depending on who you picked, you was excited or you was sad. And there was a lot of people that were sad. Because there was a lot of people who had Spence beating Crawford more so than Crawford winning. You had the pros picking Crawford. I think he was a slight favorite to win with Vegas. But the people in the hood, the people in the streets, like I knew people who were diehard Crawford fans, they like, I got Bud. The street niggas that I knew, I got Bud. But there was a lot of people like my cousins, they more on the casual side. They like, man, Spence, because he had the big name. They were saying all the same cliche shit. Crawford ain't fought nobody. He ain't did this. Spence gonna do A, B, C, and D, yada, 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 yada. And then when the fight happened and we saw the end result and we saw the dismantling, I don't seen some devastating fights. I saw Marvin Hagler, John the Beast Mugabe, how he systematically broke the Beast down and the Beast hurt Hagler several times in that fight, but Hagler kept stomping and storming and he stopped him. Frankie Randall, Julio Cesar Chavez, some great fights, James Tony, Mike McCallum, just some great fights, man. Terry Norris and Simon Brown, and seen some hell of a fights, bro. But to have a dude who was clicking on all cylinders, like this nigga couldn't do no wrong, and one dude couldn't do no right. It was so quiet in that arena. I wasn't there, but just hearing it on TV, it was so quiet. I saw motherfuckers crying, grown men crying. It was as though somebody had died that day. And I enjoyed it. True. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I swear to God, I enjoyed it. I was like, man, I wish we can do that shit. I wish we can do that shit all over again. And we can do that all over again. I had some of my best time ever on YouTube around that time. That was some of my best time on YouTube. And we can relive those days. That would make me so happy. Y'all know what time it TI is, man. Phone lines open, man. What y'all think about this here, man? Derrick James gave his side of the story. When Errol Spence gave his interview to Andre Ward, we did a show about that and spoke about what Errol Spence said. Now Derrick James did his rebuttal, and now we doing a show on that. So what y'all think, man? Who y'all think? Y'all think Errol Spence's line, Derrick James' line, or what y'all think about this, man?
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. And check this out. I'm finna tell y'all something else. Coach Red right here. Coach Red, you know what Coach Red told me? My main man, Red Spikes. The dude back here in the black and the blue shirt, the tallest shirt. Y'all know what Red told me? Coach Red right here. The dude in the back. He say, I got Bud stopping Spence in 9. I say, well, I already had Bud beating him anyways. I said, yeah, he gonna stop Spence. Because I just knew stylistically, just from a stylistic standpoint, he flat-footed, come forward. There's nothing special about him as it relates to that. So I said, I got Bud. I say Bud gonna stop him. I say, I got Bud stopping him in like 10. I asked Bomac. I said, Bomac said we gonna stop him. We gonna make it a little easy. I said, what round you got, Bo? He say probably about round 8, 9. I probably say about 9. He'll be done in 9. Caller, hold on. I bet it on 10. Bernie bet it on 9. Well, you know what? I don't know. But I know his security. I know what they bet. They bet it on 9. They bet it big money too. Like one dude bet it like 50 racks. Guess what round he stopped him in round 9. True. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What up, Coach Malachi? This is Z-Ball from the Loop chiming in. What's up with you, bro?
You say Zubash?
Z-Ball from the Loop.
Zubal from the Loop, talk to me.
Z-Ball from the Loop. Z-Ball from the Loop. I hollered at you a couple of weeks ago. Z-Ball from the Loop, bro.
Okay, Z-Ball from the Loop. Now your phone sounds smothered. That's why. But go ahead, talk to me.
Oh, okay. Let me get you. Oh, man. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, you sound a whole lot better.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. I saw the Errol Spence Ward conversation, which was pretty dope. It seemed like a lot of people were just skimming through it and wasn't really listening to what he said. Because, now that Derrick James got on the Last Stand, Everybody like, man, I told you, Errol Spence lying, dog. They just jumping into conclusions, but Spence said it was my fault. The whole camp was my fault. He really didn't blame Derrick James. He was just basically saying how the camp was, how trash it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I listened to it, but the way he explained it is the way I interpreted it. He said the camp was trash. We ain't do no sparring. Why you ain't do no sparring? Ask Derrick. Derrick's supposed to be the one. He the one supposed to be over there, right? Ask Derrick. Derrick the one. So it's like he said it was his fault in one breath, but he's speaking out of another side of his neck on another breath. So I caught both ends of it. I saw the entire interview.
Yeah, but a lot of people taking it like, oh, Spence lying, dog. He blamed it all on Derrick James. He come up with excuses. I don't think it was like that. I just think, because, we all know Spence pedigree. He ain't really no excuse type of dude. He took his loss. He took his beat down like a champ, you know what I mean? And he was just basically making it a nice interview because Andre Ward was asking some good questions. So Spence was really being transparent, you know what I mean? But, hey, it's a podcast world. It's money on the floor. We got to make it a story on our channel. So I get it. I get it. But I really didn't see the whole Derrick James.
I saw the entire interview, and when Errol Spence spoke, I did a show on it, and I took what he said out of his mouth. It has nothing to do with the podcast, has nothing to do with making a story. It has everything to do with listening to the words that's coming out of your mouth and reporting on what you said, how you said it. That's it. Now, however you interpret it is how you interpret it. But that's the reality of the situation. That's all this is, fam.
Yeah. I saw a little bit of the Derrick James on the last stand, and he told his side of the story. He's kind of like giggling a little bit. He's like, man, what was I supposed to do? It was like, man, everything that Spence was saying. It was like Derrick James was saying the total opposite when he was like, man, I don't even know what he was talking about, man. I thought we was close, man. He's talking about, man, we never talked, and it was just funny, man. How they just like, but the whole thing is funny is just they not on good terms right now. That's the funny thing about it. And it's just, hey, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
All right, salute. Shout out to Z-Ball, St. Louis, stand up. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, nah, the nigga, I was interpreting what he said. You know what I mean? I ain't got the GED, but I understand plain English very well. We did a show on both sides. It's simple as that. You get what I'm saying? Man said a whole lot of shit in that interview. Two things can be right at the same time. It doesn't have to be either or. Two things can be right at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So that's just the reality of the situation. Shout out to everybody watching this show. We got over 300 watching on X, and we got over 400 watching on YouTube. And shout out to everybody watching on Facebook and Kick. Yeah, man. So, that's just the reality of the situation. So, again, I like the fact that, put it this way, we wouldn't even be having this conversation had not Spence revealed what he revealed to Andre Ward. But Andre Ward did a great job in getting those answers out of Spence. He did a great job as of late to that. And then Derrick James did a great job. Like me, you don't have to hate Derrick James to like Spence. Or you don't have to hate Spence to like Derrick James. At one point in time, people who are choosing sides, all of y'all was in love with Errol Spence and Derrick James. That's why I played all the old shit. He was trainer of the year. Y'all were talking about he was Eddie Futch reincarnated. He's the dog whisperer, or he's the boxer whisperer. He can whisper into the ears of his fighters and bring out the best. He made Jermell Charlo an undisputed champion. He made Errol Spence unified champion. Big fish. And that's what y'all was saying. Now, Spence said what he said. DJ saying what he said. Everybody choosing sides. Why choose sides now? You ain't been choosing sides. You chose sides as relate to the pro PBC stuff. It's like all that shit just fractured. Like, what happened, fam? What happened to the PBC? What happened to all you PBC fans? Like, what happened? I remember when I came on the scene, y'all was strong. Y'all was a strong, united front. What happened, fam? What happened to y'all? Y'all was gangster at one point in time. Like, what happened to y'all, fam? What happened to your YouTube channels? What happened to that conviction? What happened to that passion, that vigor? What happened to the demon face emojis and the gun emojis? What happened? Where you at? Disappointed in y'all.
True.
I was in this fight for the long haul. Y'all gave up on me, fam.
I still love you.
Yeah, like where you at, fam? Damn. Where you at, fam?
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
no, I ain't say
Kid
that.
Capri?
I didn't say
Huh?
that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
And I'm like, man, Spence been gone 3 years, bro. He finna fight Tim Zoo, and I want Spence to win, dog. But I'm not gonna say a lot of y'all. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm hearing. I listened to that Andre Ward interview, and he said he got 1 foot in and 1 foot out of boxing, and he really back for the money, and he ain't say it's kind of like he was saying he back for the money. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, he got a fight in Australia. This was Errol Spence, the big fish. He used to fight in Dallas, Texas. And his next fight back, he got to go to Australia and fight. He can't go back to Dallas and fight at Dallas Stadium. He ain't a draw no more like that. His first fight back, you would think it'd be some kind of electricity. Like, yeah, nigga, the big fish back, and the gang will come back together. And y'all, he got to go to Australia to fight Tim Zoo. Because that promotional company over there, No Limit Promotions, they got guarantee money for that boy. He can't fight for the low. He can't fight for the no guarantee and back end money no more. Ain't no guarantee you're going to get that back end. And don't nobody know where Al Heyman at. People say they talk to Al. I like, well, when you talk to him? So, I'm like, fam, damn, dog. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, you feel me? Nigga just motherfucking just, damn. Jamal Charlo. I think Jamal Charlo supposed to be going to Australia too.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Yeah, bro. Like, I remember a time. These were the top guys. These were the top PBC guys at that time. The nucleus of the PBC. Outside of Floyd Mayweather. Because, Floyd Mayweather is the PBC. He made it what it was. Like, he brought the attention and the popularity because he the one brought Al Heyman's name to the forefront. People knew about Al in the music business, but in boxing, we knew he was with Vernon Forrest and all that there. But I'm talking about Floyd was the one that commercialized Al Heyman's name. He made Al Heyman bigger than life. Like I say, I want to thank Al Heyman. Like dudes at the PBC, before they thank God, before they thank Jesus, before they thank Muhammad, before they thank Buddha, before they thank their baby mama, before they thank their kids, before they thank their mama or their daddy, they thank Al Heyman. Facts. Y'all remember that? First thing a mofo say when they got on stage, well, first of all, I want to thank Al Heyman. I didn't see Black Freezer do that. Do you notice that when they fought, when Black Freezer and Errol Spence fought, do you notice there's not one time that Black Freezer thanked Al Heyman? He didn't even mention Al Heyman's name. He didn't even mention his name. Caller, what's your name? You called it from?
What's up, Coach? M1 from the BS.
M1, talk to me.
What's up, Coach? Yo, Earl line and yesterday's price ain't today's price, line 2. That's what I used to call
Yeah, Derrick James said that, yeah.
Yeah, remember I used to always call him that when I used to call you?
Yeah.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price and shit. Yeah, but they both motherfucking lying, man. I never liked the Derrick James, man, when everybody was on him. What was the Dominican kids? They Jamel Ford, he punched him in the chest, and the nigga started doing he started catching the epileptic attack, a seizure attack in the ring. You remember that shit?
Nah, I don't remember that.
It was the fight before the Castaño fight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah. I remember that fight. The fight before that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So to me, that fight was thrown. You know, I know they're gonna say that I'm a conspiracy theory and all that shit. And the Ugas fight to me was another one that after he knocked out his teeth, he don't even punch him or nothing. Like he stopped. You know what I'm saying? That shit all to me was bored. Smoking mirrors, like Errol said. Smoking mirrors was over there in the PBC. But yeah, motherfucking yesterday's price ain't to the. I could have never stand that fucking dude, bro. That nigga was all smoking mirrors, man. But yeah, coach, man, yo. That's all I really wanted to say, man. Yo, keep doing your thing, man.
All right, salute, fam.
Hey, yo, one more thing, coach. Yo, you should do a little video of all the little pieces from before when you was knocking these niggas down, when you was coming up, them funny shits, and put it together.
All right,
do
salute,
a
fam.
video for the new people. All right.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Calling from Texas, Jelly Dale. What's going on, Coach?
Dale, what's going on? Talk to me.
All right, I just wanted to say, man, as far as Errol Spence and the James, you know, when it's all good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? When it goes bad to South, everybody sits out. I think Errol Spence had a little bit of truth, and I believe James had some truth. You know what I'm saying? But them two only know the real. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about the Devin Haney and the Keyshawn fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
My thing with the Devin Haney and Keyshawn, right? I agree with you, Coach. Devin better not drop that belt. You made a good point the other show I was watching, right? You said he took big bank from Turkey Al-Rashid.
Yeah.
You know, Devin was making, you know what I'm saying, $3 million, $2.5 million, whatever, right? You hit a lick. You hit the lick for 12. You hit the lick again for another 12. He's accustomed to that good money. Build and talk to boy, you know what I'm saying? He's accustomed to the money. So my thing is this. Like you said, right, and I agree with you. Sometimes he show money. That should make you even want to more mad and be more upset that you got to pay show money, beat that little youngster ass, put him in his place, and then go back and get you some big money after you spank Keyshawn, because he's going to spank Keyshawn. So that should be his motivation. If you drop the belt, you like you said, Coach, you just get all that training for Brian Norman.
Yeah.
You put yourself on the line. You hit a lick. You hit a lick with the Ramirez fight. Okay, now you done came up. Now it's sometimes you got to take your money. Turkey already killed the game. He overpaid you. Come on, we really know what you really were worth. But I ain't the one to count nobody's pocket. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to take the show money, don't take the show money. But I would take the show money on this go around, knowing that I hit a lick for 24. You know what I'm saying? I take a little 4 or 5 mil, and I just make that'll be my motivation to beat that youngster ass and let him know I run the 147 welterweight, and checkmate on you, James Prince, for calling your other little soldier up. Now what you want to do? Because now I didn't spank him. I took the show money. Now what? Now the ball is back in y'all corner. What you want to do with Stevenson? Or I can go find another fight. But it ain't always bad to take show money when you know you really ain't worth that, and when you know you didn't hit a lick for 24. That's my call, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Well, see. My thing is with the Haney situation was this. I'm like, fam, you worked very hard to get that WBO belt. You fought a guy who was putting people in comas. Now, the reason why Jay Prince is so smiling and happy and stuff like that, because he like, look, man, they know that Top Rank is not going to pay you the type of money that you're accustomed to making from Turkey Al-Rashid. Remember, you only got 2 big paydays from Turkey Al-Rashid. Turkey Al-Rashid is not the norm. He's the exception. So since he's an exception to the rules, you know, without Turkey Al-Rashid, you're gonna get paid what Boots in is getting paid. $3.5 million. Shakur Stevenson, $3.5 million, you're gonna get paid like all them other guys getting paid, them top guys. And that's it. So, but the thing is a lot of times when you make more money, you increase your lifestyle. Your lifestyle that you know what I mean? Like, you like when you make more money, you automatically take on more debt. If you get what I'm saying? Motherfucker, okay, I can go afford that big dually truck or that big pickup, that big Chevrolet, that big Chevrolet Denali. I can pick that up right now. GMC Denali. I can pick that up. You get what I'm saying? I can go do this and do that. And so what happens is, these guys, they get accustomed to living a certain lifestyle, right? Because you got a new influx of cash. But okay, if that option is not there, then what? Because there's no telling how many people you got in training camp. And I know Devin is probably looking at it like, I can't speak for him, but I'm saying, you're looking at it probably like, yeah, man, shit, what I'm gonna do with these $3 million? Shit, by the time I pay everybody, I ain't gonna have nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you drop that belt, dog. Where's your leverage? What leverage do you have? Because this shit is about leverage. The leverage that you have is you are the WBO champ. If you drop that belt, there's no guarantee that Shakur Stevenson is going to fight you. I'm going to drop the belt. So it'll be dumb. And the Bill Haney ain't no fool. So you can't make a move without having, they say a bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. You got to secure that bird in the hand first. You have to secure that bird in the hand. Once you secure that bird in the hand, then you can make a move. But if you don't secure that bird in hand, if you drop that belt because they ain't paying you the type of money that you want to get paid, where's your leverage? I don't know, unless maybe you can land that Ryan Garcia fight. Maybe Ryan Garcia ain't fighting nobody, right? I don't think Ryan Garcia fighting nobody, but he's supposed to fight Conor Ben. I don't even know if that's true or not. I don't know, man. I mean, it is what it is as related to that. But yeah, man. But hey, what you say? What you say, Keisha? Keisha say Boston gonna pass him right by. Yeah, and Keisha, see, this is the thing, right? Keisha, this is the thing too. You haven't been, Devin Haney haven't been in the ring in 8 months. It's been 8 months. Motherfucker, forget about you like this. Devin ain't been in the ring for 8 months. Tank Davis haven't been in the ring 12, let's see, March, April, May, June, July. Devin Haney haven't been 16 months. Tank Davis haven't been in the ring in 16 months. It's like this ring around, then Shakur fought 5 months ago. And it's like you got Boots and Xander Zayas doing fights. So those are fighters. See, this is what I like about fighters as well. Fighters have a different mentality than pure boxers. In today's time, they have a different mentality, bro. I mean, I'm talking about, like, I like fighters. I like Keyshawn Davis is a fighter. Boots Ennis is a fighter. Abdullah Mason is a fighter. I like fighters. Fighters are exciting to watch. They're entertaining to watch. A fighter is going to find a way to try to stop you if they can. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I said this time and time again. I don't want to see no Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson fight. I said this. Do you want to know why? It ain't got nothing personal to do with Devin. Ain't nothing personal to do with Shakur Stevenson. Bro, you have two pure boxers. Two pure boxers. Who fight the same, who fight very similar. Both on the pound for pound list, but from a stylistic matchup. Which fight do I want to see? Do I want to see Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, or do I want to see Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis? I take Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis 7 days a week and twice on Sundays. I'm just being honest with you. True. 7 days a week and twice on Sundays, I take Keyshawn Davis.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
Got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid, and if that means cash for those, I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM.
Okay.
OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit right.
Talk to us about
very important.
Yeah, man. Like I like pure boxer. Like Hector Camacho. Hector Camacho was a good pure boxer. My favorite pure boxer was Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker gonna fight you right there in our pocket. You ain't gonna be able to hit me, dog. You ain't gonna be able to hit me, dog. He was great at measuring distance and range. He know how to take away your jab. And he was a vicious body puncher. He didn't have but 14 knockouts, but he didn't fight like the pure boxers fight today. He didn't fight like that. Yeah, Pernell Whitaker was a fighter. He wasn't no professional boxer. He can box. He was a great boxer, great footwork. He can fight you on the outside, fight you mid-range, but he will fight you in that pocket. Vicious body puncher. He will go to the body in a heartbeat. He was pillow fisted now. He didn't have no knockout power, but he had exciting fights. Yeah, man, I like excitement, dog. I like excitement. So when the motherfucker tell me, yeah, man, it's the sweet science. Yeah, I seen the sweet science. I saw Pernell Whitaker. Your sweet science ain't like his. I saw Pernell. I know what sweet science is. I saw James Toney. I know what sweet science is. I saw Mike McCallum. I know what sweet science is. I seen fighters make a motherfucker hit and not get hit. I saw Roberto Duran. I saw what sweet science is. Yeah. Motherfuckers who you don't know about. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? No, we ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Me personally, I'm saying for what fight I'm gonna get excited about. I'm gonna get excited about Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. Because Keyshawn is a fighter. He gonna fight. And it's gonna bring out the best in Devin Haney. You know, because Bill said that they got a lot of tools in the warehouse. So, again, based on, because styles make fights. Styles make fights, right? And I just me as a fan, I just think that that's the fight I like. I like that style match. I like that stylistic matchup. I like that matchup, bro. I like that matchup. Hey, shout out to Dr. Boston. Dr. Boston, what's going on, fam, on Twitter? Shout out to Dr. Boston on Twitter. Salute to you, brother. I mean, me personally, I like that matchup. And what you say, hello, Dave. He said, I can recognize the sweet science when I see it. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. And it's like, man, so people like fighters. People like a motherfucker who, and this is what I be saying, dog, like, fighter get hurt. See, boxing is like life. Boxing imitates life. In life, you're going to have your ups and your downs. In life, you're going to take your bumps and your bruises. In life, you're going to get rocked. In life, you're going to be in a round, in the ring. You're going to get caught on the chin in life. You're going to see stars. You're going to get days. Your knees may get weak. You may do the stanky leg. Hell, you may even get knocked down in life. But what you do? Do you lay there? No, you got to get back up because you got to still go to work. You still got to go feed these kids. You still got to go put in overtime or whatever. You got shit to order, Amazon orders, food, stuff like that. You still got to get back up. That's why it kills me when I hear these celebrity boxing fans that's infiltrated boxing, American boxing. When I hear these casual YouTube channels who come from celebrity boxing, influencer boxing, these influencer boxing channels, right? And they try to talk down on a fighter who got rocked or who got hurt. And they like to use words like, oh, he been exposed. What the fuck you mean he been exposed? Caller, hold on. He got caught on the chin in the 10th round. Yeah, that's welcome to the fight game, partner. You gonna get caught on the chin in the 10th round. Have you ever had a fight, sir? Have you ever got caught on the chin in life? I have. Have you ever had? I don't have my car repossessed before. Twice. I done been homeless before. Now you can look at that as you know what I mean. I took one on the chin. That happens in life, bro. Did he get back up? Did he keep fighting? That's why I love boxing. That's why I love fighters. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Mr. Golden.
Mr. Golden, talk to me.
Hey, man, I have to agree with you, man. Definitely need to go ahead and fight Keyshawn, man. In a sense, he wasted his time with Shakur and Tank. You feel what I'm saying? Mm. Go ahead and take that Keyshawn fight, get it out of the way. You feel what I'm saying? Because right now, like I said, he's not going to get that money he's looking for. Top Rank ain't going to pay him none of that money like that. You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, I don't even think Tank is going to fight him. You know, if you look at it, Coach, Tank wasn't thinking about Devin. They weren't fighting nobody. It was between Keyshawn and Shakur. All of a sudden, Tank got this that kid fight, so he didn't want that kid fight, so he threw his name in the ring just to get out that kid fight. You feel me? Nobody was talking about Tank.
So Tank duck Kid Austin.
Yeah, Tank really didn't want to fight him.
Yeah, so he ducked.
Because Tank wasn't right. He didn't want to fight him. All of a sudden he go at a champion recess. You feel what I'm saying? Let them fight for the belt. He threw his okay. I'm gonna fight Devin. Tank is not gonna fight Devin. I feel like he played Bill on them just to get him off of that shit there, and Tank gonna try to fight somebody else. You feel me? And another thing I don't like, everybody on Devin asked about the rematch with Ryan. You feel what I'm saying? But nobody on Tank asked why he ducking Roach for that rematch. You feel me? Oh, what Devin won't fight Ryan? What Devin won't fight? Why can't he get Roach that rematch?
I think it take two to tango. Like, I don't agree with everybody putting everything on Devin to make the fight happen with Ryan. Like, what about does Ryan bear any responsibility to try to make the fight happen with Devin as well? Like, you know, like you can't make a fighter. It takes two to tango, so you can't make a fighter want to fight you. And then this is the guy who was a convicted drug cheat. This is the guy who admitted to drug cheating. He accept his punishment by the New York State Athletic Commission. He pleaded guilty to it. He could have took it to trial and fought it. He pleaded guilty because they found PED in the system as well. So, like, this guy has a lot of redeeming him. He got to show that even if you believe that, oh man, the Oscarine didn't matter, Devin Haney got his ass whooped anyways, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're Ryan Garcia, and you got the Haneys and their fan base saying the only reason you was able to do that because you was on Oscarine, you should want to clear your name and show and want to make that fight as well. So I say all that to say this: the burden of responsibility for the fight that happened between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney is both of theirs. They share that equally, 50-50, in my opinion.
Right, Coach. I agree 100% with you. And I've been saying the same thing. If you look at where Ryan fought Rolly, and Devin fought the other guy. This was they had that rematch right after that fight. Okay, Devin held. I don't care how he won that fight. He stuck to his end of the bargain. Ryan was the one who went in there and fold and didn't beat Rolly.
Yeah.
So that killed the fight, the rematch right there.
That did. That's true. That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Ryan knew exactly what the hell he was doing. Okay? That if Ryan won that rematch, after Ryan fought Barrios and beat Barrios and got the title, did he call Devin's name out?
Nah.
He could have called Devin's name out. He could have called Devin's name out. Okay, you got a belt, I got a belt. Let's go ahead and make this rematch. Ryan is the one who's ducking the rematch. It's not Devin, but everybody trying to say it's Devin ducking the rematch.
Well, it's because it's a double standard when it comes to Devin. I mean, it's so many people online that don't like Devin, and then Ryan Garcia.
Right.
Ryan Garcia can't do no wrong. So what happens is when it's a guy that you don't like, you know, the other guy will always get a pass, and I get that. I do understand that, but yeah, Ryan Garcia is definitely Ryan Garcia is held to a different standard than Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia can do things that Devin Haney can't do because Ryan Garcia is loved. He can't do no wrong in the boxing eyes, and Devin Haney can't do no right. So that's what that situation is all about.
Right. And like I say, you know, I'm just thinking all of this, you know, I would tell it all on. Devin is the man right now. Everybody trying to fight Devin. You feel what I'm saying? To me, Devin is the top guy in 47. You don't hear nobody calling none of the other champions who want to fight him. You got everybody trying to fight Devin. You feel what I'm saying? And what I like about Devin, Devin's not afraid to challenge himself. Devin will fight anybody if he can get him in the ring. He will fight all of them. Win or lose, I give that man hard. And just like he said, when he fought Ryan, yeah, he got knocked out. Each time he got knocked out, he got his ass up. He didn't quit.
Yeah, he didn't quit. Yeah, he didn't quit. That is true. He didn't quit.
He didn't quit at all. And coach, if it wasn't for the third knockdown, Ryan would have lost that damn fight. That third knockdown saved Ryan's ass. He saved him. But that's my take on that, coach. But I'll just holler at you, bro. Like I say, I'm just all that bullshit. Bill, if you're listening, leave Tank, leave Shaquille on. Go ahead on. Make that damn fight with Keyshawn.
Yeah.
Knock his ass out the way. Get your mandatory out the way. Then you can go back and visit it. If the boy for real, go ahead on. Because don't even drop that belt. Because you drop that belt, Shaquille not going to fight you at all. He already opened his mouth and said, let's do 144. You agree to 144. What the fuck he did? He hauled ass. He came up with another excuse. But that's my take on that, coach, man. You have a good day.
Yeah, man. See, my thing is this. My thing is this. Me personally, I like the move that Jay Prince made. I like the fact that they, you know, see this is what's going on. This is what's going on, right? Jay Prince and Top Rank and the WBO are working together. I don't know if y'all peeped this. Jay Prince has a great relationship with the WBO as a sanctioning body, and he has a great relationship, as you know, with Top Rank. They have a great business relationship. Top Rank and Jay Prince and the WBO are like this. Giving y'all some inside information. They checkmated Bill Haney. Now, maybe Bill can pull a rabbit out the hat and maybe land the Ryan Garcia fight out of nowhere in the 12th hour or something, I don't know. But Devin is going to fight Keyshawn Davis. He's going to have to fight him. If he dropped the belt, he's going to be looked upon as a duck the way I'm looking at Devin Haney, the way I'm looking at Shakur Stevenson. Tank Davis as a duck. You got mandated to fight Kid Austin. Tank didn't want to fight him. He dropped the belt or got stripped. He ducked him. I don't think nobody can argue that. Because if the fighter that you don't like do that exact same thing, Pretty sure y'all gonna say Devin Haney ducked Keyshawn Davis. Pretty sure of that. So let's be consistent. That's why Jay Prince like, look, I got 2 double barrel shotties pointed at him, this and that, yada, 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 yada. We ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. We could just sit right here and wait. Right now, y'all negotiate. I think they got like 2 more weeks to come up with a deal. They got 2 weeks. They negotiating right now as we speak. And they can't come to an agreement. It's going to go to purse bid. If it go to purse bid, anybody can win that bid. Top Rank can win it. Matchroom can win it. The WBO says Zuffa Boxing is not allowed to bid on this fight. So they can't bid on it. So it's going to be $4-5 million purse. That's it for the entire fight. Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney. That ain't going to be you get what I'm saying? You know, according to what Bill is saying, it's 75-25 split. So, you know, they may put up $4-5 million. If you do a 75-25 split, then you're talking about $3.75 million for Devin, and the other 121.25 for Keyshawn Davis. That's what you're looking at. And if you're somebody like a Devin Haney, man, that ain't no money. I'm used to making more money than that. Well, you're used to making more money from your last 2 fights. From your last 2 fights, you're used to making. Because Top Rank not gonna break the bank. I can tell you that right now. Y'all know that. Top Rank have a history. We're not gonna underpay you, but we damn sure ain't gonna overpay you. We're gonna pay you according to the contract. Contract said you supposed to get like this. What it is? This, look. This how Todd the Buff now run the ship over there.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kick a Free?
I didn't say
Huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. So he got to see. Devin need a big fish because he got a big appetite. Carla, hold on. Devin need a big fish because he got a big appetite for money. Like I said before, man, like, you know, when you get them Turk Island Sheik checks, they want to continue to get those Turk Island Sheik checks. But Turk Island Sheik, they, you know, from what I'm hearing, they are only interested in putting money up for Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. But if Devin Haney were to fight Shakur Stevenson over there at Zuffa Boxing, if they're able to make that happen, then guess what? If he got to fight them over there, the WBO gonna strip him of his title. He don't care nothing about the title because he want the money. You know, with the Haneys, it's all about the bottom line. But I'm like, if you can't get that Shakur fight, because Shakur ain't fighting you right now. They waiting you out. They said, we're going to wait this nigga out. Barbecue a meal do. We know Top Rank ain't going to pay you the money that you want. So you're going to end up dropping that belt. And when you do, guess what? Where you going to go at? What leverage do you have? And there's no guarantee that Shakur Stevenson going to fight you because they know you desperate. So Bill got to be working. He got to try to get with Ryan Garcia. Go talk to Ryan or something. I don't know. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? Mike out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. What's going on?
Mike, talk to me.
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Coach, so you got Ryan Garcia. He's a WBC. Dev is the WBO. Rolly is the WBA. And the IBF is Liam Paro.
Yeah.
Because you like you just said, that 70-30 or what, 75-25?
Yeah.
Is Keyshawn team gonna take that?
Yeah, I think they're gonna take it. I mean, Keyshawn don't make a whole lot of money either damn ways. He like $1 million and a half fighter, something like that. So that's more his range. Right. Yeah, he gonna take it.
Yeah, so I'm with you, man. Dev got to take that. You know, run that. I'm with you on that. Yeah, it makes sense. It's an entertainment fight, you know. I don't know if they do back end, but they're probably gonna see something. They're gonna see something on that fight on the return. Because a lot of people is interested in seeing Keyshawn and Dev.
I mean, but Keyshawn and Dev. I mean, Keyshawn and Dev is a better fight, and it's gonna be on the zone. So you know that'll be on the zone, and that'll be cool. However they work it out, I don't know. But yeah, you know that mean that's the better fight. That's the better fight. From a business standpoint, Haney and Shakur is the bigger money fight. Only because the anomaly with Zuffa boxing. But I'm hearing that I heard that Shakur supposed to have signed with Zuffa. I heard that Devin Haney signed with Zuffa, and I have one question. If Shakur Stevenson signed the Zuffa boxing and Devin Haney signed the Zuffa boxing, explain to me why Zuffa have not made an announcement yet on this signing.
Right, and that's where I'm stuck at, Coach. That's where I'm stuck at. If both of them is a Zuffa, why that ain't worked out yet? If Zuffa stamping what they stamped it.
Yeah.
But shout out to you, man. I appreciate
fam.
you answering my call, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We ain't heard nothing, bro. When Edgar Berlanga and Richardson Hitchens signed, they made an announcement. It was on Twitter and everything and all this stuff there. I'm hearing what everybody's saying. I'm like, fam, if they signed, then explain to me, fam. Explain to me why they haven't made an announcement. Because we hearing all these rumors. Yeah, man, so Shakur just signed a Zuffa for $15 million. Eddie Hearn was the one that put that out there. That came from Eddie Hearn first. He said, well, this what's going on. You know, Shakur Stevenson just signed, just signed a deal with Zuffa Boxing for $15 million. This guy's going to make 5 times more than what he normally makes. If you guys are somebody that's going to throw money around like that, they're just going to give the money away. That's what Eddie Hearn said. That's what Eddie said. You know what I mean? So, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, I feel that Jay Prince and them, they got the haters by the balls, bro, and they got them good, bro. It's either, they know what they're after, bro. That's why he said what he said. With a double barrel, you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, you either fight us or give us the belt. That's what they're after, bro. They're not after the money like Haney is. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta run that, man. And again, I like Haney in the fight. But again, the Keyshawn is a way better fight, and what these guys must understand, Coach, these fighters today, including Haney, they're not Oscar De La Hoya in the 1990s, bro. You're not popular. You don't sell. You understand what I'm saying, bro? So these promoters, they're not going to take the chance, bro, pull up all this money, bro, and take an L, bro. So, again, bro, I'm all for making the fights happen. But if the Keyshawn fight, bro, that's the best fight. So for Bill, I say this. Stop wasting time and make a fucking fight. That's my call. Peace.
Matter of fact, hey, let's do this. Let's go on. Let's Google it because I believe in Google. I got a good friend by the name of Google.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Let's look up how many more days they have to make this deal. Let's see. Let's see. Look at the fight date. I'm just doing that. I'm just looking it up right. I want to see what Google talking about. Let's blow it up so I can see a little bit. It says a specific date for Devin Haney has not been okay. Let's go right. I want y'all to see this here. Let's go. I want y'all to see this. All right, here we go. Let me blow this up a little bit more. Hold on, let me get this super chat. Let me get this super chat out the way. Hey man, shout out to Carl Belton. Salute to you, fam.
Hey, okay.
for dropping that half bam, dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What did it say, fam? He said, rest in paradise, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. Yes, sir, man. Rest in paradise, man, the Sweet Pea, man. Let's hit Sweet Pea. Let's hit Sweet Pea with the Huggy Bear.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Let me blow this up. It says a specific date for Devin Haney and Keyshawn versus Keyshawn Davis has not been officially scheduled, as the two sides are in active negotiations. The WBO officially ordered the mandatory title bout on June 30th, giving their camps 20 days to reach a deal regarding a venue, date, and purse split. So basically, they have until July 19th. July 19th. It said the sanctioning body is targeting late summer or early fall for the mandatory defense, though reports suggest Davis' team may require a later timeline. Why is that? If Haney and Davis fail to reach a mutual agreement by the end of the negotiation window, because they can ask for an extension as well, so the matchup will head to a purse bid, which will determine the exact boxing event details. So we got what the day is. The date is 7th. Yeah, the date is 7th. We got about 2 more weeks. Got about 2 more weeks. About 13 more days. No more than 20. I said the 19th, but maybe the 20th. No more than, we got about 13 more days. And they still, guess what? And they may ask for an extension. So it could be 10 more, it could be 13 more days plus however many days they ask for an extension. Because right now they're working out the money. Keyshawn ain't gonna fight for a whole lot anyway. You know what I mean? They want the belt. So Jay Prince did such a masterful move because he's like, okay, I know you want to fight Shakur for this big money over here at Zuffa Boxing, but that ain't going to go nowhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the pressure on it because Jay Prince have a great relationship with Top Rank and the WBO, and all of them work together. They are colluding together to put the pressure on the Haneys. And they still going to be able to double back, and if they want to fight Shakur at Zuffa, they can still make that happen. Because there's a reason why Zuffa Boxing have not announced that Shakur Stevenson has signed with them. Because Shakur Stevenson have not signed with Zuffa Boxing. There's a reason why there hasn't been an announcement that Devin Haney has signed with Zuffa Boxing. The reason why, because Devin Haney has not signed to Zuffa Boxing. If Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney were both signed to Zuffa Boxing, do you think that Dana White would keep his mouth closed about that? Won't you think that'd be something that Dana White would be more than happy to flex on television? You get what I'm saying? So, let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, I hear what Mike Coppinger said. I heard what Sean Zytel said. I heard what Bill Haney said, but the reality of the situation is this. If Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson signed an ironclad deal to fight for Zuffa Boxing, Dana White would have made an announcement. We've been hearing about this shit for 3-4 weeks now. We have not heard any announcement. We've been hearing sources say from Sean and Mike Coppinger and this and that. We've been hearing the sources say, but we haven't heard anything, no confirmation on anything. Shout out to Rick. Hey, Rick, what's going on, Rick? Rick Timms and his bitch. Shout out to LaJessica. LaJessica, what's going on? Somebody said Top Rank Promotions is corrupt. Boxing is corrupt. If you think Top Rank is corrupt, surely you believe PBC is corrupt. Surely you believe Matchroom is corrupt. Surely you believe Golden Boy is corrupt. I mean, welcome to, wait a minute, hey, listen, man. Welcome to the strip game, partner. True. Welcome to the strip game, partner. Welcome to boxing, partner. You get what I'm saying? That's how I go. It is what it is. Ain't nobody clean. It ain't no good guys in this. Everybody's a villain. You get what I'm saying?
I smell something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy.
Shout out to Booger Ray Leonard, man.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
Ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
This is the last call. What this is? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Raymond from Illinois, Coach.
Raymond, you the last call. Talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. You know, it's been how many years it's been, man, since that nigga got his ass whooped, man? What is it, like 2 or 3?
Who?
Or Errol Spence.
It's been 3. Been 3. July 2023.
Yeah, man. So, and this is shit with me, man. They just let this shit go, man. Like, that shit is over with.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got your ass whooped at your best. Ain't no excuse. And this shit that kills me with these goddamn fans, man, because they always want to choose who the fuck they make excuses for and shit, man. When you got a nigga who actually got cheated, like Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, they man, steroids don't matter. Man, no, hell no, man, you a bitch. But then when the nigga get his ass with fair and square, now this nigga got real cage problems. His hours hanging out before the fight and all this other shit, man. Like, goddamn, man. Just give motherfuckers their credit and stop making up all these excuses. And of course, they got these other YouTube channels, man, that be making up all this bullshit. And, oh, yeah, I told you this and that, man. That man just got whooped fair and square, man. I hate this goddamn era of boxing, man, because there's always some bullshit. We can't never enjoy the best fighters for what they are, and we got to celebrate all this fucking cherry picking and matchmaking bullshit, business of boxing bullshit, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm gonna start watching the UFC or something, man.
Hey, see, all right, salute, fam. I'll explain it to you after. See what it is. This what it is. What it is this era of boxing in America. We like the drama. We like what AB and Dean the Great doing. And I've done shows on this shit to prove a point. Like they like the game goofy shit. One of my best shows have been when I spoke about Adrian Broner and Dean the Great. The phone was ringing off the hook that day. Phone was ringing off the hook. Every time one call went to drop, another call called in. So this era of boxing, we like the soap opera shit, the drama, the tabloid, the Housewives of Atlanta, the, basketball wives of boxing, we like that. Oh, you heard what the Dave Benny video wife said? He's still on coke. Yeah, they supposed to be getting married. She called the wedding, though. She did. Yeah, she did. Man, AB and Dean the Great, they was hunching, dog. They were hunching. Yeah, man, I don't know. I think something going on with them two. You think so? It was like, hold on. Let me show y'all something. I got the receipts. I gotta show y'all this before we close out. Gotta show y'all this. Gotta show y'all this. See, they like this. Hold on. I got some more. I got a whole lot of more. But this is what they want. They want this. See, this is what boxing at right here. So AB dancing. You know what I'm saying? AB dancing. You know, ooh, y'all see AB dancing? Man, AB turned, boy. AB back, he back. Ooh, Lord have mercy, boy. Nigga AB, nigga A. And look at this motherfucker right here. Like, boy, this looks so goddamn suspect. Fam, y'all see this here? They like, ooh, you say, ooh, try to tell you, dog. Get this bitch down, man. Trying to tell you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Boy, this American boxing in a nutshell right now in 2026. You see him looking at that, looking like a damn sissy, making the city look bad. This nigga ain't from Tampa. I don't know where he from. I ain't claiming the nigga. He might be 25, but I don't give a fuck how much money he getting. Ain't that much claiming a nigga in the world. Nigga, like, you know, man, everybody being sissies, being sweet. And, you know, teach his own. I ain't got nothing against sissies. You know, that's what y'all into, that's what you're into. But I'm just saying, though. You get what I'm saying? Like this where it's at. Hold on, where it's at? I got another one right here. I got another one right here. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. I got another one right here. They sent back leaning on each other on the boat. Here it go right here. Like this, like this where it's at. This where it's at. This what they like. They want to talk. They like this right here. They like this right here. AB, 4-time, 4-division world champion. This what he been reduced to. Behind another nigga. Behind another nigga, on another nigga ass, on another nigga butt cheeks. He on another nigga butt cheeks, leaning on him. And the other dude cheeks he leaning on, he ain't got no problem with it. True. All this for the bag.
We're gay, bro.
Hey, y'all, welcome to the LGBTQ. Welcome to the
LGBTQAB, whatever, right?
TQ game.
You and the dyke hugging each other. You know, you sitting there, you get what I'm saying? Booed up. You get what I'm saying? Like, this where it's at. This what they want. This what they want. They want that. So, you know, if they want that, I'm going to give you that. Since that's what y'all want. I'm going to give you that, and I ain't got no problem getting it to you. Because, you know, I ain't got no problem getting it. That's what you want. That's what you want. I ain't got no problem. We'll siphon that in there a little bit. Y'all know, let's find out what's going on with Carissa Shields and Pat Poose. Y'all find out what's going on with Carissa Shields and Pat Poose? Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. Man, Pat Poose still ain't got divorced from Remy Ma. Yo, you ain't know that? Yeah, dog. See, what happened was, Carissa, she got the same hairstyle that Remy Ma had. And Pat Poose, like they got this Win Records, this 360 deal with Win Records. I've done shows on that too. I know what you like. True. I know what they want. I know what they want.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
And y'all drop your cities. What we got? Shout out to Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to New York.
Hey, okay.
We got New York, Phoenix, Arizona. What else we got? What other city we got? Shout out to Houston, H-Town.
Hey, okay.
San Diego, 619.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Bronx.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the DMV.
Hey, okay.
Let's see what's over here. Shout out to Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hey, okay.
808. Shout out to Denver, Colorado. / Omaha, Nebraska.
Hey, okay.
Omaha, Nebraska. But them niggas in Omaha is crazy, I promise you. Let's see. Shout out to Cardiff, Wales.
Hey, okay.
Cardiff is in this BI. Shout out to West Temple. That's the neighborhood. That's the neighborhood in the west side of town. Right, you know, you can see the skyline. Shout out, listen, man. Shout out to Tampa, man. Shout out to that north side, that west side, that south side, that east side. Shout out to, you know, there's too many neighborhoods, so I can't name them all, but it is. Just shout out to the whole city of Tampa.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Dade County, man. Dade County. Shout out to Broward County. Shout out to doggone Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers. Shout out to doggone, you see them boys over there in Overtown, Liberty City. Doggone, we got West Tampa, College Hill, Ponce de Leon, Riverview Terrace, Palm River, Sulphur Springs, Cross Fletcher. I said Cross Fletcher. Tampa Heights, Seminole Heights. Doggone, Riverview Terrace, Robles Park. You know, what else we got? Shout out to the ATL. ATL, ho.
Okay.
Shout out to ATL in this bitch. Shout out to Wichita, Kansas.
Okay.
Wichita want to do it. Wichita, one of y'all want to do it. You know, do you want to do it over here, or do you want to Wichita over there? What you want to do? You want to Wichita to the left or Wichita to the right? Shout out to Wichita. Who else we got? Shout out to the ATL.
Okay.
Who else we got, man? It look like that's it. Inglewood, California. Inglewood, always up to no good.
Okay.
Shout out to Killer Cali.
Okay.
Well, listen, man, where you from? Where you from, fam? Where you from? Y'all don't want to represent where you from? If you ashamed of where you're from, let me know. If you ashamed of where you're from, let me know. Drop where you're from. Well, you know, we finna wrap it up now. We finna wrap it up like a condom. What you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? All right, ain't nobody dropping. Ain't nobody dropping where they from. All right, I'm out of here then. I'm out of here. Shout out to H-Town T. Salute, man. Much love to everybody. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.